Yo, Connor, what's up, brother? It's the Bit Podcast special chocolate egg episode. How are we doing today?
Yo, Beau, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. He has risen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
I have risen, and you know who else did? Jesus. Or at least that's what the comments on TikTok are telling me. He died for our sins.
Hey,
Hell
guess
yeah,
what?
brother.
I
What's
rose
up?
today, took a shower.
Word?
Hell yeah. A little more than I did yesterday, but hey, we're doing it.
Hey, love that.
God bless
I'll tell you
Keikon.
what. Sometimes you just can't get up and take a shower. You know what I mean? You don't got the energy for that.
Sometimes you can't even get out of bed. Sometimes the bed is just where you stay.
I'll tell you what. Sometimes when you wake up, you open your eyes, and if you wake up and open your eyes, that's a bit of a W. That's a victory.
What are our thoughts on mac and cheese in bed?
With or without hot dogs?
You know, I like bacon on mine. I'm not really a hot dog mac and cheese kind of guy. I'm more of a bacon mac and cheese kind
Okay,
of guy.
upper middle class. I didn't fucking
Well,
realize.
Well, no, not real bacon, microwavable bacon. Not
Okay,
like the
lower
pre-cooked
middle
bacon.
class. I didn't fucking realize.
Yeah, they're fucking $10 anyway, right? It's not like you're saving anything.
True.
Stupid.
Brother, true. I'll tell you what. I think anything is an acceptable bed snack within the scope that it can be eaten with utensils. I think it's a little dicier when you get to finger food, but any like utensiled in a bowl on a plate food, that's an acceptable bed food.
What are the thoughts on box wine and a pint of ice cream? That's bed snacks.
Oh, I thought you meant as a product in general, but you mean in bed?
In bed, yeah.
I'll tell you what, the ice cream is good no matter what. The box wine is acceptable if the lights are on. If the lights are off, it's a little sad.
What if you have the little hue light dimmer where you could like dim them? It's not completely out, but it's like you got the ambiance of being depressed.
Are they normal lighting or are they colored lighting?
You could do colored lighting, but you have them set on the normal hue scale, as you will.
For the sake of this particular question, does she have the lights purple like a Tumblr aesthetic blog?
So her lights are normal, but she did dye her hair electric blue a couple weeks earlier.
There is a hotline you can call. It does get better. Brought to you today by BetterHelp.com.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Yeah. Yeah. It does get better.
Yeah, what a great ad for BetterHelp.
I'll tell you what, here's the thing. If you're eating food in bed, there's like a lot of context and nuance to that, right?
Yeah.
Because like, let's say if you get, okay, like pancakes in bed.
Sure.
Hypothetical. Pancakes in
Okay.
bed.
Sure.
If you make pancakes and then get in bed with pancakes and eat them alone,
That's too much.
a little rough. If you get woken up by someone with pancakes in bed, you're living the dream.
I'll tell you what. You know what my nightmare is?
Yo.
Eating something crumbly in bed, and then you get in bed that night,
And there's
and
crumbs.
you have in there
Got the
crumbs.
crumbles. Oh yeah.
Now, if you have a dog, that's fine because they'll eat anything, so they'll just
So they'll
hoover up
vacuum.
anything anyway. It'll vacuum, yeah. So you'll never really have crumbs. But if you have like a cat, you might as well get fucked. Cat's not eating that
Yeah,
shit.
they don't help at all.
You have a turtle, it's not going to eat that. Turtle's not going to eat it.
Let me paint you a picture.
You
Let
know?
me paint you a picture of food in bed. It's a crumbly
Sure.
food, so you'll get it. I'm actually going to tell you a story. I'm opening pod with a story if you think you could stand it.
I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm ready to hear the story.
I appreciate you holding space. So we were so me and Babe were a few months ago during her birthday window, we were talking about me going out there, doing a little visit time, staying over there for several days,
Sure.
doing a little cutie time. You know about this. Some of the listeners might know about this. Most people probably do not if you're listening to this on Spotify later. And I don't want to be like playing the world's tiniest violin for Babe right now, but there is some context. I have a culinary degree. He's a culinary school graduate. And also, Babe, you know, she has never had a cake made for her birthday before. Even one time. Up until this trip.
Okay.
And you know, money be tight. It's the economy. I'm buying a flight. You know what I'm saying?
Tariffs
so like obviously
on flour, yeah.
tariffs on flour, you know the drill, coming right from them Chinese mills. And as a result, money a little tight. Money a money a little scrapped. So
We
got to
hate
be a
that.
little strategic with how we spend our cash while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, we did have a bit of a luxurious lifestyle in some ways. We had some snackies, a little puffed corn and whatever, but generally it was pretty bare bones because money's money and it doesn't grow on trees. Although it is a fiber, so I think it grows on a plant technically. But that's not the point. The point is, little babe had never had anyone bake her a cake for her birthday. And I thought that was deeply unacceptable. So, given the context of, oh, we need, to account for the fact that we have no money, I did just get a can of frosting and like a little box mix and I whipped up a cake. You know what I mean? Just a little Sandra Lee strawberry cake, cream cheese icing, nothing crazy. But it's a cake. It's a birthday cake, and your boy made it up. Babe's out here just chilling, just trying to work, trying to sleep, being a nappy girl, just doing
Hmm.
her little nappies, whatever she's doing on the day. And I'm out here, I'm washing dishes. He's in the kitchen. He's a little cooker cleaner because I am exactly a 1950s housewife. And I pop off, Baker this cake. I'm going to paint you the picture. Here we go. Audio listeners, something happened. I'm trying not to laugh at it. You don't need to worry about it. It was very funny. So I was doing my best to make do in her little apartment kitchen where she has a roommate and neither of them are very culinary, you know what I mean? But they don't own a cutting board. Just no cutting board in the whole bitch ain't no cutting board. But they do have what the roommate thought was a cutting board, and it's like a glass uh it's
Oh,
like one of those
I know where this is going.
glass pseudo cutting boards that it's like you put a casserole dish on a table to keep it from getting the table hot. You know what I'm talking
So
about?
you were like on Next Level Chef and you were in the basement?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm like using their dull knives like cutting up chicken on a glass cutting board. It was crazy. The sound was
The pressure
insane.
cooker has like a not matching lid. It's from like
Right,
another
yeah,
one.
yeah. The pressure cooker actually has like a deadbolt. It
The
was
fork's missing one of the
yeah.
spokes.
Right, right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a little bent.
I'll have you know, they're called tines.
Heinz.
Tines. Um,
Heinz.
but but so yeah, so I make babe this cake and I didn't have like a cutting board to like put it on to like let it cool and stuff. But I had put it on this like glass tray, right? The kind of a bevel on it. And I frosted that baby up and I just literally walked it into her room, this boxed cake that I had made with 2 forks and no intention of putting it away. And we just like powerhoused a birthday cake between the two of us in bed watching like Supernatural and movies and stuff. And I feel like if there were a crumbly thing to eat in bed, it is a cake.
You know, I've begged my friends for years. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. Either one of two options: ice cream cake, vanilla,
Yeah. Yeah.
or a peanut butter cheesecake. Now, I understand peanut butter cheesecake, that might be a little tougher to find. Might be a little toughies to find.
I make a
But I have.
bangin' peanut butter cheesecake, to be clear.
Now, are we talking like peanut butter cheesecake as in there's just peanut butter on the top and you're calling it a peanut butter cheesecake? Or are we talking
No,
the
no, no,
peanut
no,
butter's
no.
folded into the batter?
Correct. Correct.
That's the only way to do it. Thank you.
And I want to
I
be
appreciate you
clear,
for that.
both no bake and bake, like the real kind and the not real kind, and both ways of the real kind, the crumbly kind and the smooth kind, the New York cheesecake and the other one, whatever the other one is.
Now, how's your prison cheesecake looking?
That's a fascinating question. I haven't had to practice yet, thank goodness. I am willing to practice if that's what it comes down to.
No, I just keep seeing that dude's shorts all the time. You know, he's talking to a celly and then he's making something from like the pen or whatever. I keep seeing his shorts and I'm going to be honest, some of that shit not looking too bad. However, back to the
Okay.
cheesecake situation.
Yeah.
Bake for sure. Melted chocolate on top.
The
So
drizzle
melted.
or like a layer?
Oh no, we're talking a full layer of. So what you
Yeah,
do is
right.
it's on the top and it's dripping off the sides. You got it dripping
Yeah.
off the sides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, are you a crust only on the bottom, girly? Or are you a crust going up the
Yeah.
sides?
No, I
I'm a
don't fuck with
crust
the
up the
wall
sides.
crust. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I can make a
I
wall
like more
crust. That's
crust.
fine.
I like a butter cookie crumble crust or whatever, the fucking whatever it's called, I was gonna call them cinnamon toast crunch, but like the graham cracker crust.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Traditional,
yeah.
traditional. I like the
Yeah.
wall crust.
Well, you know
I
what it
like
is?
crust in every bite.
You know what it is, and I
Tell
agree
me.
with you, by the way, crust every bite's poppin'. But you know what it is, though? Is
Tell
that
me.
if I'm
Tell me.
making a cheesecake, there is a high likelihood that I'm just, like, laying some white chocolate on the acetate and making a white chocolate wall around the outside with, of a marble of
Hear me out.
I get a little crazy with
Sounds
the
crazy.
wall,
Sounds
with the
good.
side.
I would rather a little marble looking on top with a white chocolate,
Oh, on the
milk chocolate,
top. You want the
little glazed
top.
drizzle coming down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally, though, I
Yeah.
want that wall cookie crust
Yeah. Yeah. I
because
fuck with it.
I don't know if you've had cheesecakes like this, but it gets a little patina on it. It gets a little nice and extra crumbly. Extra crumbly. It gets a little dark. It gets a little
Sure.
change color,
Sure.
a little
Sure.
patina on it. You
Sure.
know what I mean?
Sure. Sure.
Oxidizing a little bit. Beautiful. Tastes amazing.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
called
it.
the Maillard reaction is what that is. When it gets a
Yeah,
little brown
I
in the oven, a
love
little
it.
brown. Yeah.
I love it. Anyway, I've been begging, pleading to get a cheesecake. No one's come through.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah, it
fucking
is
crazy,
sad.
brother.
It is pretty sad. Jose, what the fuck, bro? No, I'm kidding.
Oh no. I was like, what the
Called
fuck?
out.
Yo.
Called out. That's
But
awesome.
yeah.
A little
Yeah,
cake
we can
time.
well, we'll see what happens with the peanut butter cheesecake. We can see what happens with that.
No, I could never.
Well, you
You're
might.
gonna bring it all the way up, all the way down from there. That's crazy.
Well, you never know. We could.
Hand
We don't know.
delivered.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
When we start doing our live shows
True.
in the
True.
amphitheaters.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I wonder how you go about shipping a cheesecake.
I don't think you
That's
do.
gotta
No?
be a dicey operation.
Probably a lot of dry ice.
Well, I mean, how just even keeping it upright, so it's not jumbled around and shipping and
I
stuff.
got you. So you do a lot of styrofoam containers within each other, dry ice layers in each one, and pack it tighter and tighter as it goes down. You have to have multi-layer dry ice, I
I
imagine.
wonder if you could do a gyroscope and it just always is level.
Imagine.
Yo, I'm revolutionizing the shipping game.
Well,
dude.
you know what's gonna happen though? The USPS driver is gonna fucking chuck it at the door like they always do.
Fucking truly. Of
Truly.
course. I'm kind of a bitch with it too. I like that, white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. I like a strawberry cheesecake, traditional strawberry cheesecake, brother.
Mm.
But then I get crazy. The last cheesecake I made was jalapeno and candied hibiscus.
You know what I haven't seen, but I feel like it would be pretty good?
Yo.
A s'mores cheesecake.
Yeah, I'd fuck with
You
that. Sure.
maybe fold some marshmallow into the batter. Do a little bit of because you already got two of the elements you can have: chocolate and fucking graham cracker.
They're already
You know what I
there.
mean? You're already there.
You just got to
Maybe
make a
you
marshmallow
layer-
cheesecake.
Maybe do a little cheesecake lasagna. Maybe you put some graham cracker in, layered in. You know what I mean? A little layered graham cracker
Yeah, you
tier
could do
or
that.
whatever. You could toast a graham cracker before so it doesn't disintegrate.
I don't think that what you could do there is a whole layer of tightly packed crust? Question mark? But yeah, you could definitely do a layer of loose crumble.
I don't mind a loose crumble. You know what I also don't mind? Our sponsor, Better Fresh, Fresher Better,
Better
Leafy
Fresh.
Greens, Better Green,
Hello Help.
Fresh Green, Hello.
Hello help.
You know, we would get a sponsor and instantly lose it because the first sponsor read would just be diabolical.
I'll tell you what, let me do the sponsor read cut-ins. They will be immaculate.
You know what I thought? I've seen one other streamer who doesn't stream anymore do this. So that's why I feel confident in saying this. He used to do fake sponsor reads for people who were subbed during ads. So he would do.
I like that.
He would make homemade goofy videos for fake products and okay, we're about to cut to an ad. Here's let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, and he'd hit the button and
Yeah.
his thing would play. I want to kind
That's
of do
tight.
that. I
That's
kind of
tight.
want to do
That's
that. If I
tight.
had the budget, if we had the fucking marketing budget for that, if
That'd
I
be
could
kind of tight.
fucking kind of tight, huh?
Yeah, I'm with
Be
it.
kind of sick.
Yeah. I feel like that would be sick. I feel like I'm considering, I'm thinking, I'm deciding how to execute on your concept. Um of like a layer in the middle question mark. Uh you know, like when you're like putting the cookie crumbs or like graham cracker crumbs, a little buttered crumb crust, you like squish it down, you have to press it to form it. You can't really do that in the middle because you'll squish the cheesecake you've already put in there. If you do like a layered cheesecake, then a layer of crumble, it'd have to be kind of loose. Or you'd have to. Bitch, I'm so smart.
Could you toast the buttered crumb? I mean,
That's
crumb
the
cut crumb.
great brother.
The buttered crumb crust.
Can
Could
you
you
toast
toast?
the buttercomb is crazy.
Someone needs to go through and do a hypercut of every time I fuck something up.
That's
It's kind of
crazy.
diabolical. The buttered crumb crust,
Yeah.
toasted maybe
You
little,
could toast it. You do a little
because I would imagine if
pre-bake.
you toast it, it'll like hold up.
You could pre the buttercomb crust. Yeah.
My mom watches this.
I'm gonna die. I'm so sorry, Mom. My bad, Mom. Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
But if
That's
you
tough.
pre the post cum crust, what? Oh,
Holy. Yeah, you could toast it. I'll tell you what
ayo,
you could do. I'll tell you what you could
ayo.
do. I'll tell you what you could do. Check this out. I have an idea for you. I have a concept for you.
Yeah. But before you say that, let me finish the
Please.
thought. You know,
No,
it'd be
please.
dope as fuck. So you do
Yo.
the layer of chocolate on the top, right? And then you put marshmallows. You cut them in half. You do a little edge
Half
around it,
marshes. Yeah.
half marsh around the edge of the pie. Torch. You torch them. Browned marshmallow around the top. So not
Oh,
only
yeah.
do you have like the filling kind of built in with like not brown marshmallow, but then you got that like
Yeah.
browned marshmallow texture on top. Totally different flavor.
Yeah. It is that's a pizza ass flavor for sure.
Well, you know what's not going on the pizza?
Yo.
Graham crackers in chocolate.
That's so funny. Ah, I'll tell you what, yo, hear me out. Check this out.
Tell me.
Get a load of this. Two like the springform pans for the cheesecake, right? You get two of them. You make two crusts. Press it in. You undo the spring. Now you got a plate, little metal plate with a crust on it. Half cheesecake, and then you slide that whole bitch whoop onto the top of the other one. It might crack a couple of times, but it'd be a lot denser than just a loose crumble, and it might give you the appearance of a second layer of crust. You might be able to do that.
Well, you know, I'm down. I'm
I'm
down.
into researching. I'll bet you could line it with parchment paper and then slide it off the thing with a parchment to hold it together and then put the parchment on it and pull the parchment out, and I bet it will go in there, brother.
Yo, did I
I
ever tell you my mom and I
Yo.
made a peanut butter cheesecake? I didn't cut you off. We
No,
made
please.
one year. And so
Yeah.
on top of on top, the topping for that, a little bit of crushed nuts. Just
Ooh,
all along the top.
OnlyFans special.
So you could call that a post nut edition.
True.
And what we did, we crushed them up and we sprinkled them on the top. So you already have the chocolate kind of going down the sides. And then you on top almonds. I like almonds, so we did almonds on top.
Let me ask you this.
Hmm.
Peanut butter cheesecake. On the top, grape jelly.
No, we were going for more of a Hershey's with almonds vibe.
Yeah, got it.
So we
But if
toasted
you
the
had
almonds
it,
up in some butter, and
but
then
if you did
kind
it,
of. No, I'm good. I don't like jelly.
ooh, are you a honey guy?
I don't mind. So I don't like jelly because of the flavor. I don't like jelly because of the gelatinous vibe of it. I also
Whole
don't like
grapes.
non-Harborough gummy bears because they're too
Yeah, they're
dissolve
too
in your mouth,
soft,
not
right?
real.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're fake.
Not
Yeah.
real. Well, the irony of that, but that's crazy. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Honey.
Honey. I don't mind honey. No. Honey's not
So,
gelatinous.
but how do we feel about a honey layer on top of a peanut butter cheesecake? Peanut butter honey, very classic.
No, I'm good. I don't need it. Too sweet.
Really?
It'll be too sweet for me.
Too sweet. Oh,
Honey's kind
wow.
of sweet.
see.
I mean, honey's pretty sweet, no? Honey's
Not
used as
me
a
adding
sweetener.
sugar to my honey, but okay, I hear you. I wonder how you feel.
You know
Oh,
when Ellie
yeah.
was getting taken to that hospital to be looked at because she was like immune to the whatever fungus thing that was going on in The Last
In
of Us.
The Last of Us? Yeah.
Yeah. You need to be studied because somehow you don't have diabetes.
What do you mean? You need to be studied is crazy.
Honey, you've added sugar to honey. You eat marshmallows every day of the week, almost.
Probably 5 days a week I'll have marshmallows, yeah. I just put some marshmallows in my popcorn this morning, yeah.
I'm just saying, Night. Something's up. Something's up. We need the blood. We need your blood to test.
Yeah. Well, you know what's interesting? You know what's so fascinating about that?
Sure.
Did you know, I believe it was on the 15th of this month, so 3 days ago now, a new diabetes has arisen. You're familiar with type 1 and type 2? Now we have type 5 diabetes.
But surely we skip type 4?
And 3. Yeah, they don't exist. They want 1, 2, 5.
No, type 3 exists, I think.
Well, maybe, but 4 sure doesn't.
What is the new one? What are we...
Type 5 diabetes is malnourished diabetes, when you're too malnourished and your pancreas has cellular damage and stops working because you don't eat enough.
Oh, well, lucky for my pancreas, I don't have type 5.
Yeah, that's the high school white girl euphoria diabetes.
Well, no, that's the before class go throw up lunch diabetes.
Yes.
Oh, yikes.
Right.
Also, hey, BetterHelp. Get some help.
BetterHelp. And that's what killed Michelle Trachtenberg, was type 5 diabetes.
That sucks.
Yeah, right?
That's tough.
Harriet
I don't know who that is.
You don't know? I'm sorry. You don't know Michelle Trachtenberg?
I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck Carmen Sandiego is. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of still figuring that out.
Well, fortunately for you, I'm an expert. Have I got some insight to share with you later?
So before I figure out all these other people, I need to figure out where Carmen is first. You know what I mean? That's too many people.
Where in the world? I get it.
I don't know. You know what also is kind of crazy? It's someone's, I'm not going to say who, I don't want to spoil, someone's affiliate anniversary today.
Oh, true. I don't know why I thought you were going to say bat mitzvah. That's weird.
Are you also having a bat mitzvah? It's kind of late for that.
A little old for that, and not nearly Jewish enough.
Not nearly Jewish enough. However, we could fix that.
Oh, no. No, I'm all right. If you said that sinisterly, so I assume we mean a sinister thing.
No, I was just saying, well, it is probably sinister, so close to Easter, but you know.
I thought I was imagining that there was like a physical trait that we were describing.
No, but you know what I do want to touch on real quick? Why was his respawn rate so long? 2 days? Surely they had better connection
3 days,
back
right?
then. 3 days. 2 days, 3 days? Who's counting?
Because it was like a morning execution and like an afternoon
Sunday
I'm saying,
comeback. Why did it take so long for the res? Surely they had
You
a battle
know,
res. Surely they had.
no. Well, here's the thing. He probably rezzed really early, and then he was just chilling in there like a vacation. He
Oh,
was
I
like, you know what I
see.
mean? Because like there were no
Yeah,
cameras, so like
sure.
he probably was just like chilling, like, man, that Pontus fucking pilot guy. That's crazy. That happened to me. You know what I mean? He was like,
True,
yeah.
true. Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, plus,
It's
like,
kind of
you gotta
tough.
put on the robe and slippers, just, like, chill for a minute. He's a carpenter. Carpenters work hard. His hands probably hurt. You
Yeah,
know what I
he
mean?
was probably he took 3 days to make the staff. I imagine the little.
Dog. Plus, like,
Yeah,
we're talking about, like, water to wine, made fish out of nothing. Like, homie was kinda
yeah.
in there, right? Although, between
Also,
you and me, hey,
oh
real
sure.
quick, if you can make fucking anything just out of nothing, fish and wine, chill. What the fuck? That's the menu you came up with,
Look,
bro?
if we can make anything, can we make a Tesla that fucking works? Can
Well, that's
we?
true.
God, if you're out there, Jesus, somebody, can we make a Tesla that works, please?
God's looking down like, "That's not my car company, buddy."
I sold that stock. What the
I
fuck?
drive a Chevy. Like, oh my god, that's
I
crazy.
drive a Mitsubishi. Like, what the
True,
fuck?
true. Imagine God has a Toyota. God has a Toyota,
surely, surely,
bro. That's
American
gotta
God
be a
drives
country
Ford.
song. True.
A Dodge Charger, surely.
Oh my god, if God drove a Dodge Charger, God drives a Bumblebee.
Dodge Charger, Oakley, the big Oakley fucking snowboarding glasses. The
Yeah,
snowboarding,
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah, yeah.
have the ionized lenses, the
Okay,
blues.
you and I know I have openly talked about not being an anime guy.
Yes,
I just now came up with a new summer anime.
hit me. Sure, tell
That
me.
time God came to Earth to drive a Dodge Charger.
Reincarnated on the cross is crazy. The new isekai.
Yeah.
That time I was reincarnated on the
True,
cross is insane, dude.
true, 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 true,
Oh
true.
no.
But
Oh
he was just
no.
chilling in the cave, hanging out. It was like a whole thing. Plus, like, that's another thing to consider, right? What if he was just like waiting for shit to blow over?
You're just like, "Ah, I'm tired
You
of
know what I
this shit,
mean?
bro. I was trying to save these dumb bitches and like they're out here crossing me and shit. Literally. You know what I mean?
You ever think about the fact that they never specify what kind of wine he made?
Probably was trash, right? I imagine.
Well, it would have to be a white wine, like a white sweet fruit wine, because he made fish. Fish and wine. You don't pair a heavy red. There's no peppery reds with fish.
Yeah,
That's
but also
crazy.
too, if you're turning water into wine, that shit's probably watered down for real. What he probably did was he got the box wine, he cut it with
Just put it in
water.
the fountain. Yeah, true.
Yeah. And also,
I
brother,
wonder
yeah,
what kind of fish. Because if you make trout or tilapia, that's way different than salmon or
hear me
catfish.
out. Here, it's probably catfish. Here, you know why? You know why?
Yeah,
Because he's America's god. Catfish, baby, deep south.
you're so right. That's so true. Fuck.
Don't tread on me. He went
Yeah.
noodling literally the day after
Yo,
in the
if
Nile.
white Jesus was from America, he would be from West Virginia, huh?
Yeah. And Mary
Like
would be his
Alabama,
sister.
maybe. Yeah, true.
Tough. Tough.
Well, can't win them all.
Tough, tough, tough. Tough, tough.
But like,
Well, you know
imagine he
what?
had like a thick peppery red with like a white fish, like a delicate white fish.
Mm.
Please, Jesus, I need you to work on the menu here. This is crazy. I mean,
In a different
here's the
world,
thing. I don't think I'm asking too much from a guy who can do miracles. Like,
surely in a different world, he instead just made Coca-Cola, I'd imagine.
true. Wait, like
And
modern Coca-Cola or old Coca-Cola with cocaine in it?
probably old Coca-Cola with cocaine in it because he needed the juice.
Imagine Jesus getting the apostles zooted on old Coke.
Dude, they were probably bumping fentanyl, doing fucking ketamine trips. It was probably tight back then, for real.
I don't know if you knew this or not. The
Yeah.
old Coca-Cola originally was called Coca-Cola because
Coca leaves.
it had coca leaves, right?
Yeah.
And coca leaves, of course, famously are where cocaine comes from. They're the leaf that cocaine is derived from. So the cocaine effect, that stimulant nature, right through the leaves into the drink, and then boop, next thing you know,
Yeah.
you're juiced.
And you know this. It was really, at first, a medicine. Because
That's right.
they
It
used
was a
cocaine as
medicine first. That's right.
They
I
used
think
also
not carbonated either.
I don't think so.
right? Originally,
Carbonation came after they
like the very,
removed
very first
for the
run, original
flavor.
first run. I
Yeah.
think that it wasn't carbonated. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure.
It's insane. They used to have cocaine gum. Remember cocaine gum? You don't
Hmm.
remember
Hmm.
cocaine gum. That's before our times, but
Oh, no,
cocaine
I used to
gum
make
as
it. Yeah,
well.
go ahead.
Used to make it 3 garages ago, you know, a
Yeah,
little
yeah, 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 yeah.
explosion.
Back in the Yu-Gi-Oh days, Yu-Gi-Oh was a crazy time.
Yeah, dude. And also too, man, fucking the people that sell fentanyl, dude. How are you not accidentally just blowing that shit up your nose and peacing out? The wind blows a certain way and you're just done.
Well, no, because you like hold your breath.
But surely you can't hold your. You know how small of a amount you need to overdose on like pure fentanyl?
For me or a normie?
Uh, well, both, because fentanyl will take you out too. Take out an elephant.
Nah.
Half of a rice grain.
I actually cinnamon challenged fentanyl one time.
Allegedly in a different world. Here's the newest summertime
Confirmed
anime.
legally in this world.
In a different world, I bumped fentanyl and did ketamine. Here's my story.
That's the
In a
new
different
anime
world.
title. In another world, I bumped. That's the new anime.
In another
Sorry.
world,
Yeah.
resurrected in 3 days and took a K ball to the
God. Jesus. You
Oh,
know,
imagine. Also, too, wait a minute. How
Yeah,
does he
what's
even
up?
know what wine is? Surely they weren't
They had wine back then.
rolling around in wine back then. The good
No,
shit
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So
had
did he
mad wine
full
back
did,
then.
did, did he like Full Metal Alchemist like the wine, or like what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like is he doing a transmutation circle for the
Well, yeah, I think the implication is that he like Roy Mustanged it. He was, and then he like snapped and there was just wine.
it just like it exploded with wine
Yeah,
and
right.
wines everywhere.
There was like a
Imagine.
fountain, and he like became a
Brother.
like when you go to a fountain, when you go to a fancy wedding and they have the chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
Wine though.
You know, it's funny you bring up Roy Mustangs. I had a dream once. It was back when I was first watching Full Metal Alchemist, and you dream about stuff you're watching and like playing or whatever.
Sure.
I had a dream once that I was a somewhat Roy Mustang, but I was kind of like the laughing stock of the whole spot. Because when
You
I
should
snapped
talk
my
about
fingers,
your position socially in your own dreams, because I do think you need to value yourself a little higher. But go ahead.
well, imagine you say that. Because also, different story, different time. But
Yeah.
but yeah, so like
True,
yeah,
true.
I'm not like the best alchemist in the bunch, but I can also do little snappy snaps. When I snapped my fingers,
It made wine?
no,
Oh.
you could imagine it wasn't wine. It wasn't wine. It wasn't any food product.
Oh.
I would
Not
snap my
fish.
fingers. Are you ready?
Sure. Peanut butter cheesecake.
No. One more guess.
Chinese piss eggs?
Explosion of ants. I don't know why. I don't like ants.
I'm sorry.
You know how like he would make explosions? Mine were just explosions of ants. And,
Wow.
And everyone would laugh at my power until I did it, and then everyone's like has ant bites and like ant poisoning because they had like thousands of ant bites.
Hey, real quick, did you say ant poisoning?
Yeah, you could get
Is that
poisoned
real?
by ants. Yeah. So if you're like a child and you stick your leg in a specifically like
call it
a
anthill?
fire anthill, and
Well,
they
fire
bite you
ants,
all.
sure. I thought you meant like black little.
Well, those are the
ants,
only
like
those are the only ants we have here. So like like if you're stepping your foot in an anthill, it's a fire anthill.
You got fire ants?
Yeah, I was one of those kids.
They are like for real red, right? They look like little maraschino cherry guys. They're like red.
They can be like red. They can have dots. They can be red and black.
There's
But
dot
they
ones?
are vicious. They like climb up you and bite you for no reason,
Oh, that's tight.
all over the place.
If I was gonna have an ant colony, I would want a fire ant colony because they're like red and it's aesthetic.
Unless they accidentally escape from your ant colony, then you have a fire ant house, and then every time you step on something,
That's
you get
even
bit.
tighter.
No, have you been bitten by a
Nature
fire ant?
preserve. No, I've not.
So when you get bit by a fire ant, if you let it bite you long enough, it'll swell up like a mosquito bite, but then it goes back down and it bubbles up like a burn, like a little bubble.
Ooh.
And so what I would do when I get
Uh-huh.
bit by a bunch of, because we were rambunctious outside playing kids back then.
Sure, sure,
So
sure,
you're in
sure,
the bayou shooting snakes or doing whatever kind of weird fucking swamp shit, you do.
sure. As one does.
Come home, a bunch of fire ant bites. You spend then the next hour the following day, and you pop them,
Ooh, yeah,
popping
sure.
fire ant bites. But
Yep.
then the pain of popping the fire ant bites, because then you take a shower, then it burns every single ounce of your body because you're like have
Oh.
open wounds
Well,
of like
surely it's
popping the
like a
fire ant bites.
sunburn, right? Where you have to like when you get a sunburn, you get in the shower and turn around as hot as possible to like cauterize the sunburn.
No, it's more like the cold because you want the burning to stop because it is kind of like a burning
Well, that is how you
sensation.
stop the burning, yeah.
But for sunburns, you turn it on ultra hot and it like you outpain the
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah,
Am I the only one
right,
that
yeah,
does that?
you'll No, that's what I'm saying, I do that.
Yeah, yeah. With fire
Yeah,
ant bites, you
sunburn,
cool
you,
the
like,
pain.
mega hot, you outburn it, and then when you
Mm,
get out of the shower, you're like, "Oh, wow, better." And then all of a sudden, it's fine.
yeah.
It's a bit of a psychological trick, a lot of people don't know that because 'cause they're not excruciatingly goofball like, we are. We're worried
Also,
we can endure a lot more, but
man, I think every time I went outside as a kid, I got sunburned.
yeah, me.
I don't want to think about it, but like one of these days, it's probably gonna catch up, and I'm gonna be like, you're gonna get like that. Hey guys, can't stream today. Something's up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, "Psst,
Probably
you're
that.
cool, don't come to class today."
Probably like, hey, 60% of my body has to be scraped off because that's what they do for
Oh, you
skin
meant a
cancer,
totally
right?
different thing, got it.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about skin cancer from being
Oh.
sunburned every day of your life.
I thought we were gonna, like, lose our mind about the sunburns and go, like, Columbine. My bad.
Pumped up kicks, but
Yeah, right.
not really. Yeah,
Wave Race 64, yeah.
yeah. Very golden gun of you. Very golden eye of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Little stick action.
Well,
But hey,
I did dual wield, yeah.
you know what? Life goes on. Fire ants suck. Don't put your
Yeah, it
feet in a
sounds
fire
like they're
ant
not
cone.
great.
Especially if you have an animal, because they don't really understand. They just see like a pile of dirt and they're like, ah, it's chill. Spicy
Yeah,
dirt.
right. Yeah, right.
My last dog, he was a black dog, so it was hard, if you could imagine, to see them on him. And he had
I
stepped
would
in.
imagine they like stand out more because they're like red.
Well, no, because they're not on the fur. They go in
Oh,
for the skin. They're looking for,
yeah,
so you can't see them.
true.
Well, so like they're red, but like again, they're like red black, red polka dot. They're like a mixture of like a reddish black, like a
Yeah.
crimson. So it's kind
Ooh.
of hard to see, but it depends on like where you find them.
Right.
It's different.
Hey, speaking of Crimson, the Crimson fucking Lance, am I right? Welcome to Old Haven. We're making progress, baby. We're kind of cooking through Borderlands, brother.
Yeah, it's kind of we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. I think it's going faster than I thought it would. I
Really?
really thought it was going to be more of a slog.
No, Borderlands 1? Chill game.
Well, the beginning was very much not fun.
Oh,
That
really? You
little
didn't like it?
we were
Like the start?
struggling. Yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting from a Borderlands, right? Because playing 2 and 3,
Yeah.
totally different vibes than what we were presented with in 1. 1 is definitely a game of its time. That is a game you rent from a movie store, and it's like really hard because they want you to like rent it 7 weeks.
True.
It's like a product of the time period it came out in.
Yeah, right. And then Borderlands 2, leans a little off the pedal on that one.
Borderlands 2 is a fun little romp and story, and it's less punishing.
Am I dumb? That's the one where the siren is Maya and she can like phase lock enemies in a bubble, right? Or am I thinking
Yeah,
3?
I think 2.
That is
I
2.
think
What's the siren power in 3? Siren power in 1 is the phase walk.
I
Siren
don't know
power
because
in 2
I
is the
don't play
bubble.
fire. I don't play sirens.
And then there's me who's only played Siren.
Yeah, I played Ek or whatever his name was in
I'm
3, the one
so
with
fucking
the
sorry.
the hunter, one with the pet.
Oh, yeah.
Echo, Ek, something
Sure,
something with
yeah.
an E, something with an E or C or something.
Yo.
Something like that.
Well, sure. True.
So like that's not my vibe. Like Siren has really never been my vibe with Borderlands. I've never played it. Literally, my friend the other day was like, "You're playing Borderlands 1 and you're not playing a Siren." And I was like, "Well, my friend's playing a Siren, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna
you didn't
like
want to double
play
diff?
Siren as well." Yeah, it's just boring. I mean, I don't want to play the same thing you're playing because that's kind of
We coulda.
we coulda, but then it's like I want to play something else. I want to play something
Okay.
more my vibe, more my speed. Like elemental damage is fun, but I want to be like the turret guy. I want to be like the pet guy. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of my vibe. Like whatever,
Pet guy's really good with sniper rifles too.
like turret guy, pet guy. Do a little bit of like if I have like a mech or something guy. You know what I mean? A little flying little turret dude. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's the vibe.
Sure. Not
Yeah.
brick though. Not the punch stuff guy.
Oh, if I'm gonna play a shooter game, I'm gonna do something where like I shoot stuff. You know what I mean?
So when you were playing GoldenEye on the N64, you never did slappers only.
No,
Shout out
no.
to the slappers.
Well, we were also kind of younger at that point, so like we weren't really doing anything crazy. Maybe we're turning on like the paintball mod or something, but we weren't doing like anything wild with it. I don't remember what that was, and none of
I
us
got a
knew
little
what that
wild with
was.
it. I got a
Yeah,
little
I
wild
don't.
with it.
If you told me like, did you guys do this or that or the other, I probably wouldn't be like, I don't know what you're talking about because
Remember the big head
the
mode? The DK mode where your head was
yeah,
gigantic?
we had like the pre-Game Informer magazine with like all
Yeah.
the like
Yeah.
007 cheats or whatever, and like yeah, we'd put like paintball mod on, golden gun
Yeah.
mode, whatever.
I did use
But
those.
like, but it
Absolutely.
was more like getting a couple friends together and like shooting each other. We weren't nuanced enough to be doing other.
It's
You know what I
so
mean?
funny you say that because that happened in my neighborhood. There was this tiny window where I was like just about to start public school. I just got out of the shed. And then I
Sure.
was like just like old enough that mom was like, "Oh, I guess you can have friends for a change. Fuck it." And like there was some kids that would come
Okay.
over and they like want to play games or whatever, like the little neighborhood kids. And yeah, 15 minutes on GoldenEye or Smash, and I'm like, we're not playing with this fucking tryhard ass kid. We're not doing that. And then I didn't have anyone to
Yeah.
play with, even though I could have technically been allowed to, because no one wanted to play with me because I always won, and I was sad.
You know what's funny? We always delegated that kid to like being the referee, so we wouldn't let him play. But he was like
Yeah,
the one that would like make sure we weren't cheating because we
yeah,
loved him. But also playing games with him, not fun.
yeah. That was me. I was the playing games with this guy isn't fun thing,
And
because
you grew
everyone
out
else
of
was a
it,
bunch of
you
fucking
know,
puss. What's up?
a little bit. What?
Huh?
I said you grew out of it, obviously,
Being good
a
at
little bit.
games? No, I'm still good at games.
No, I mean like the other part, like that people
Well, I
not
do
wanting to
let other
play with you
people win.
part.
Yeah, no, yeah. I am better at letting people
No.
win.
Sorry, not letting people win. Just like the being annoying part. You kind of grew out of
Oh,
that
I was never
part.
annoying. I just won a lot and they didn't like it.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, we're saying the same thing, just differently. But yeah, like,
Oh, because you said you didn't mean letting people win.
is again like we're saying the same thing. It's just we're saying it differently at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like you would have been a good referee at that point in your
Sure.
life.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing. Yeah, I did have to keep people honest. That is true.
Yeah. So yeah, we would not let that kid play anything, and if he was playing, it would be like solo
Yeah.
because it's just not fun.
I became the hey, we got a new game. You can unlock everything since you do it quickly, and then we can play while
Oh.
you don't. I
Yeah, that's
became
a
that
vibe.
guy. I
That's a good
became
guy.
the hey, can you unlock everything for us? And then I would do that, and then they'd be like, cool, thanks. We're gonna go play together and have fun, and I would cry.
You know, I had a lot of those moments, but not in like the play this game because I'm shit at games,
Yeah.
notoriously. Mine is more like, hey, we're gonna go to the movies. You want to come with us? And then it was like, hey, we're not going to the movies anymore. And then it's like looking on Facebook and saying like, oh, the movie was really good. It was like, one of those.
Ah, oh, that's
Yeah,
so tough.
troubled childhood sometimes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
rough,
it's
bud.
tough. It's tough. It happens.
Yeah.
Still to this day, sometimes it happens.
No,
No, I'm
that's
kidding.
tough.
No,
Yeah, what the
you weed
fuck did
those
the
people
siren
out.
do in our Borderlands 3 siren power? Recognize to create potent arms capable of shooting blood. What? Potent arms capable of shooting force blasts and crushing adversaries. She made arms? That doesn't even sound familiar. I think I maybe didn't ever play Borderlands 3.
I'm
I
gonna tell you
must have.
this. I didn't play that character, and I don't think any of my friends. I don't think I know anyone who likes playing those characters. You're the only one. So I don't know. I
That's
can't help
crazy.
you in that department. Um, I know she seemed cool, like, but I know when we did the online stuff, we always wanted a siren in our party, but like I can't tell you why. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I
Like the
definitely played Borderlands 3. Of course I did. Because that's the one where that thing happens at the end that I don't like. That would, whatever. We already know. But no, I definitely played that. Why don't I remember that? Maybe she sucked.
you don't know. You don't know.
Well, anyway, point is,
They all can't be
sirens
great,
only,
you know.
baby. Say what?
I said they all can't be great. They all can't be winners.
Yeah. Well, especially compared to Siren in 1. The Golden Child. The only character
Well,
the
I
developers give
mean,
a fuck about.
when the one in the character in one is overpowered completely, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
To compare.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The soldier is pretty
They
overpowered, but I mean,
well,
Siren
no,
does
no,
her best.
the siren is
Oh.
the siren does her
Oh.
best. Okay. Okay. All right.
I mean, we can swap.
No, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Like I'm chilling.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a siren guy, like I said. I'm not like
Right.
I wanna be throwing stuff down. I want things coming out and shoot. You know what I'm saying? I like that kind of gameplay.
Yeah.
PoE just added a huntress character that like
Oh,
summons
sure.
like spirit pets and shit. That's kind of fucking tight.
Okay,
So
we fuck with
like
that. Yeah.
so like I'm kind of that's kind of my vibe. You know what I mean? I like the hunter
Yeah.
vibe.
Well, okay, then obviously,
ST, you know what I mean?
yes. And then obviously we don't have to like bicker about who gets what class in 2 and 3 because it's
Yeah, exactly.
pretty cut and dry. 4 too. I actually don't even give a fuck what the Siren does. I'll just play Siren.
Yeah, I mean, if you were like, hey, I want to play this character, I'd be like, cool, I'll play something else. I don't mind playing something else,
Oh, me either.
but
Of course.
I prefer if it's a hunter-esque character because that's fun for me. I like powering up the whatever your beast or um like turret thing is. Whatever, I like seeing that power creep happen with like the external stuff. You know, it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Whereas my thing is just like big explosion, run around, big explosion, run
Yeah,
around.
that's cool. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
Give me a couple machine guns and subs, and I'll fucking just continue firing, and I'll let like my little gadgets fucking go do their thing. You know. Tiny
Yeah.
Tina's Wonderland had a hunter-esque player character in that one too. Fucking
don't-
fun.
I don't think I ever played that, but everyone told me I should have.
Is a mushroom, and the more points you put in the mushroom, it would grow. It would become like a Digimon, like bigger thing than it was before. It was
That's
great.
tight.
It was fun to play
Okay,
that
I
game.
kind of like that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think you were called a spore hunt. I want to say it's like a spore hunter. It was something spore guard of some sort. It was very
Cool.
D&D like Tiny Tina's Wonderland. So
Yeah, I love
it was very
that.
like based around that. But fucking fun, dude. It's such a great game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Borderlands 4. I from what I see, it looks pretty cool, but I want to see the combat. I want to see that little direct they do. I want to see what's up.
All I know is I'm getting that shit on the Nintendo Switch 2, baby.
Yeah.
Hoping for crossplay. I guess it'll depend on yeah, I'll have to whatever you get it on, that's what I'll get it on,
Oh, it's
question
gonna be
mark.
PC. Sorry.
Yeah, because if there's no crossplay and we wanna play it together and I get it on the Switch, that's a problem.
It is quite a problem. My thing is
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go for Steam like I always do. Gonna review it after we play it.
yeah.
It's kind of the vibe.
Then I have to just hope I can run it.
Yeah, I'm sure
La
you could
map.
with Borderlands games. You can throw that on medium or low settings and be fine. I imagine,
That's
like
probably
the
true.
newer ones. Like 3, you could run it on a potato. Really, like it was fine.
3's pretty old though, right?
Well, okay, Tiny Tina's. You can play Tiny Tina's on like the graphic settings are so nuanced in those games. You can flick on like a bunch of stuff, turn a lot of stuff off. You can play it no problem. Yeah. In the graphics, it's really not really graphically intensive. That cell shaded shit, it's not really like it's not
Tell
high
that to
fidelity
Genshin
shit.
Goddamn Impact. God bless. Jesus.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
no, like I'm pretty excited for that. Also, I don't know if you've seen a game called Expedition 33. I was
No.
talking to someone else about it the other day. You gotta watch it. Just watch the trailer. I think it's pretty cool.
Expedition 33.
Expedition 33 coming from one of the Microsoft studios. Kind of cool looking. It was
What's the
at one of their
premise?
directs. Um
What's the genre?
the genre would be like an exploration like old school map exploration where you have your overworld map and then like turn-based combat, but it's fucking cool looking. Like the characters,
Turn-based. Okay.
you have to I'm not going to do it justice explaining it. I told my friend the other day, you just have to go see
Sure.
it and like see. You might not be maybe you might not enjoy like the art style of it, but I think it's pretty fucking cool. It's kind of reminds me of like steampunk meets like having a little bit of a nightmare, kind of like a little nightmare fuel type vibe. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at
Nightmare
it,
fuel
but you
type
gotta look at it.
vibe.
It looks fucking fun.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like Liza P or Elden Ring type shit.
Like an American JRPG kind of vibe. Like
Okay.
JRPG
Okay.
meets America, but like the characters
So
in it look
there's guns or
fucking
what?
great. No. So again, watch the trailer because they explain a lot of stuff. It looks really cool. I'm pulling from like RAM on this one. I'm pulling from like, well, not RAM. I'm pulling from the vault on this one. It's kind of been a while since I've seen it, so I can't
Right.
explain every mechanic. But there's a single mechanic in there that made me like not drop my jaw, but I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's really
Interesting,
cool.
interesting,
This
interesting. Okay,
mechanic they're
okay.
doing. So just at some
I
point,
see a
watch it.
couple
We'll
of
come back.
swordies. I see like a hatchet or something, like a bell wielder. I
There's
see
some
like a
game
floaty girl with
mechanics.
like shiny hands.
There's some game mechanics in it that look really cool. Again, maybe talk about it
Yeah.
more when it's closer to launch. When I got some like got a detailed
Yeah,
list of some
get a little
shit.
bit more meat on those bones.
I'm kind of
Yep.
laying the foundation, saying, hey, look at this at some point. Like, go ahead and take a little looky poo at some point. Like, not like
Sure.
anything crazy, but just take a look. We come back, we convene. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, Expedition 33. I'll leave this tab open so I don't forget.
Yeah, it looks really
Hell
cool.
yeah, brother.
It's a new one that's coming out.
Yeah, I'm down
And
to
I
take
don't
a
know,
look at
like
that.
all the games that have been coming out recently. Also, South of Midnight looks really cool too.
To midnight. Is that the I thought that was canceled. That's the one where like you're in like Louisiana and there's black magic
No,
or
it did get
something?
canceled. Just released last week or week before.
Oh wow. Incredible. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
seeing the like original trailers for that, the launch trailers for that, and I was like, "Oh, that's not bad. I fuck with that a little
yeah.
bit."
It's more of a story game. It's more of a story driven game. There is combat, but the focus is the story it's telling, and it's pretty cool. Now you can imagine it's getting hate for a specific reason.
Oh
Unfortunately,
no.
in the world we live in, and I get
Is it
how do we
because of the
broach?
cast
It's because the main
and the
character might
setting?
be a POC, which if anyone doesn't know what POC means, a person of color, and
Oh.
Twitter is racist sometimes, a lot of times.
I understand. I see. I misunderstood.
Yes,
I thought it
it's
was the inclusion of
people.
magic in our god worshipping country.
No. If you could imagine reverting to what the country's really good at, some of the country is really good
Building
at
railroads?
being racist while also
Oh,
being building
well,
railroads.
I'm still kind of right when you think about it historically.
The graphics look really nice. It's not supposed to be like a 100-hour game. It's like a tight and neat 40-hour game. It's like 40, 45, 50 hour game. And it looks really fucking good. The streamers that I've seen playing it, well, a wide scope of people fucking enjoy it and love it. And I'm excited to get my hands on it at some point.
Yeah, that'll be fascinating. That'll be fascinating. That'll be
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
always
cool.
excited to see how things like that go down.
Yeah. It seems pretty good.
Yeah.
And then there was a leak that's been confirmed pretty much.
Okay.
Oblivion remake.
Oblivion remake.
They're saying it's Oblivion remastered, but when you look at it, it kind of looks like a remake. Kind of looks like they redid a lot of shit in that.
Really?
The graphics. And so I've been told and have done my solo research on other boards such as and wherein Reddit and the Googles.
Oh no, you said boards and I remembered that 4chan died. That's so sad. Anyway, go
4chan recipes. So a lot of federal employees lost their jobs that day. But
true.
So
oh my god, what if it got shut down because Doge cut it?
Sorry. I dropped something. I had to pick it up before the dog.
No, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. Yeah,
so,
what if Elon and Doge just cut 4chan? It's not in the budget.
Imagine. That's where they saved all the money.
Yeah. Go on.
So basically, people. So remember I'm buffering. The Windows earnings call a couple years ago. It was kind of like it showed on there that like, hey, we're working on like an Oblivion remaster.
Yeah, sure.
So everyone's been watching like a hawk. Everyone's been watching the company that's been doing it, that's been reportedly doing it like a hawk, wondering like maybe they'll post something on their website, maybe something will show up. Well, somebody fucked up, of course, as they do. And they posted a bunch of the like marketing material and like information about the game on their public domain instead of the private one. Mm-hmm.
Do we think this is like, oops, they fucked up like they do, haha? Or do we think this is like they actually fucked up? Like, is it a leak TM? I'm doing air quotes for the audio listeners because they wanted to stir hype.
The leak came from a vetted Bethesda leaking source who was then the other people corroborated the leak. Okay. So we believe it's shadow dropping within the next couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Kind of crazy.
Wow.
That was like a paraphrase of like the major points of that. But also Oblivion remaster is kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, hear me out. I do have about 12,000 hours in that game. Vanilla.
If it's good.
You can imagine.
If it's good, if it's like good. And let me show, I got some let me forward evidence. Let me forward evidence. Hold.
I'm holding. Yo, I'm ready to go. I'm a Holger's coffee in your cup. I'm ready to go. Oblivion's a dangerous game because it's not even like super fun or exciting. It's just you're always doing something and that something always leads to something else. And then you're like 17 hours in and you're like, where did my day go?
Now, somebody could, theoretically, anyone could have copied anything and faked something or whatever. But again, this is being corroborated by other leakers as true. Now, again, no one really knows. But those screenshots look kind of good. Kind of good. You know?
Not bad.
For a remake or a remaster, I've seen worse. So yeah. So looks fucking sick. Now, again. And again, so you might be wondering, where were these taken, right? Again, from the marketing website backend, they uploaded it and then they were taken down 10 minutes later.
Right.
So you wouldn't have them on there. Now, we don't know if this is like, I'm sure work in progress pictures, maybe some placeholder images, who knows? But I think it looks kind of good. Looks kind of good. If this is what we're getting, if this is for real, I don't know. Kind of cool.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. If
Hold your
we're
breath.
remastering games, if we're remaster,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Hold up.
I'm holding my breath. If we were going to remaster stuff from the old days, give me the Octopath Traveler graphics Pokemon Red Blue. Give me that. You know what I mean? If we're gonna be remastering stuff, brother, give me the Octopath Traveler graphics Super Metroid, bro. Give me
Why do
the
you think we don't have those already, though? Is it just a company issue? Because like we're getting a lot of remasters from games. Surely the Pokemon
mm,
remaster would probably be pretty easy to do. You would
I can
imagine.
explain imagine I I said imagine because you said imagine. I can explain exactly why that's not a thing. I can explain exactly why it's not a thing. It would not be profitable. That's it. That's the one. I think
Sure.
those concepts I think prey almost exclusively on nostalgia. And I think
Pokemon
that
players don't have nostalgia.
Pokemon players have nostalgia, but I think the kind of Pokemon player that has the nostalgia that would line up with wanting a Generation 1 remake are also people who don't want to buy more Pokemon games. I think you're not going to get cash out of that nostalgia necessarily. You're going to get like broke millennials who think it's tight that it happened and then don't buy it.
I don't know. I feel like with how well I'm gonna use your
Please.
own words against you here because
Yeah.
you are
A
you know.
broke millennial? I know. It sucks.
Well, I think we all are, but most of us. Um, I think you've been on record for saying like Pokemon Red and Blue, kind of like one of the best selling games
I
almost
believe
ever for that. Now, I'm not gonna say ever as in like games in general, but like for that era, for that console, for that
I think it is
handheld
the
unit.
best-selling Game Boy game ever outside of like Tetris, which was bundled with systems.
If they
I
updated the
think.
graphics and they released it for a current console, so like a Switch 2 or whatever,
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
that would be a flagship game.
I'll tell you what, I think a lot of the stuff that made Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow like really special, um, is like dead and gone.
Hear me
It
out
was
though.
like bugs and glitches. Do you know what I
Hear me
mean? Like
out.
they wouldn't be in the remasters and stuff.
Hear me out. Hear
Yeah.
me out. Not only would the millennials be buying it for themselves, but they would also be buying it for their kids who they desperately hope become as entrenched in the in it as them, because you have dads collecting Pokemon cards for their kids now. You have
Yeah.
moms and dads collecting Pokemon cards for like their newborn on the way to give them a little
Yeah.
keepsake kind of thing. So like
Yeah,
Pokemon's
true.
transcended just the millennial thing,
You're so right for that.
you
Yeah.
know? So I think
Interesting.
it would be a renaissance for like if they did it correctly, a renaissance for like the remastering genre if they did it correctly. But like again, do you trust current Pokemon company to do that? Uh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
for
I
sure.
don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know because I don't follow them that closely. But like, if they could pull, if people think they could pull it off and they did, they would probably would be the best selling Pokemon game like of a generation, maybe.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
You
agree with
know,
that completely. I'll tell you what, it blows my mind that more games aren't in that Octopath Traveler style, just in general. Like the fact that we're getting that for like Dragon Quest of all things, like okay, cool, I guess, but like
hmm
how are we doing Dragon Quest and not Final Fantasy? Not that I want Final Fantasy, but like, right? Like how is Final
guess it
Fantasy
just.
2 not available in like Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 3, 4,
I guess it
6?
depends on like, does the company think it's worth doing? Because like, I would imagine, um, who owns the rights to Final Fantasy? Probably Square Enix, right? I'm sure they don't want to build out a team that can do that, and then they do it, and it would just be half-assed. They wouldn't do it justice. They don't have a passion to like. There's no
Well, cuz
passion there to like be
sure.
like we want to make this Octopath like. entry into the IP or whatever, like
Well,
re-entry,
I'll
like
tell you
redo it,
what.
right?
I don't have any faith in general in Square Enix. I think they're a shit company, but that's the whole other thing.
You know, I don't think they're a shit company. I think they've taken projects that were not good for them.
Have you seen the mobile
Specifically,
ports of the old Final Fantasies?
oh,
You
no, trust.
rough.
I've also seen Avengers, the game, the live
Yeah,
service
yeah,
monstrosity that's also
yeah,
not around anymore.
yeah,
That I've reviewed terribly. Takedown, Twit Longer, bad
yeah,
game. Fuck that game.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got that
Square
game for
Enix is bad.
free. I got that game for free on a as a demo, and I reviewed it in such a way that I was like, please, if you have the chance to buy this game at like a, even if the game is $5, don't waste your money. Don't
No,
do
for
it.
sure.
And so
And by
that's
the
what I'm
way,
saying.
just to pump the brakes for a second before anyone gets any ideas, audio listeners or later, I want to be clear. I said Square Enix is a shit game, but I have been recognized as company or shit game company. I've been recognized by Square Enix. I have the stationery still where they sent me from their corporate office a thank you for promoting their shit. So just keep in mind, don't come for me on Twitter. It's fine. It's
I don't,
fine.
and that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't think they're a shit company. I think they have taken projects on that they weren't supposed to take on. They weren't. They shouldn't have been doing a live, well, not a live action, but they
Live
shouldn't have been
service.
doing a live service
Yeah.
Avengers game. They shouldn't
Bad.
have been doing. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah.
shouldn't have been a project they decided they were going to take on.
Bro, how dank would Chrono Trigger be in Octopath style? Chrono Trigger, bro?
For me, I don't get off on that. It's not my vibe. So it's more like I don't know because
Well, yeah, you don't do the retro stuff as much, eh?
I'm not a huge retro head, no. But I think
Yeah.
revisiting the Pokemon world in like an Octopath style, that'd be tight. But like that's kind of where I would, or like a Mega Man wouldn't do it, but like Mega Man Battle Network Octopath style, kind of tight. I don't know why they would do it, but that'd be tight. You know what I
I can
mean?
fuck with
Those
that.
are the
I can fuck
games
with
like
that.
Metabots Battle, whatever. That'd be tight.
The 2D platform fighter.
Fucking
Yep.
Battle City Yu-Gi-Oh, fucking Battle City Arc Game Boy
Yeah,
game
the
be
Yu-Gi-Oh
tight.
Game Boy games would lend themselves quite well to Octopath style. That's true.
So like these are the games that like no one else would be hyped for, but if they
Perfect
came out
Dark.
on, if they just happened to trickle on Steam somewhere, like, hey, look at this, I'd be like, oh, okay, you got
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
you got my attention, you got my attention.
God. And I guess like it's not necessarily a given because Square Enix is like I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna like throw this out there. The Final Fantasy franchise has sold enough copies to be one of the best selling franchises of all time, but I think it's largely carried by two games, and also there's 45,000 Final Fantasies. So it's probably not necessarily a given that people are super familiar with Square Enix, the company's library, or any individual game. So for someone, for example, who doesn't know what Octopath Traveler is, right? Which is not that's not impossible nowadays, I'd imagine. Uh, it is a game it's a turn-based Japanese RPG, right? Where you make parties of four characters and play through the story doing like turn-based battles. But it's
Explain
called
what you're,
well,
explain what you're like,
yeah,
yeah,
no, of course.
because you kind of went into the
So
explanation and you didn't say like,
no, I'm circling. I'm circling. There's
okay,
circles.
okay, just making
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's called Octopath Traveler because there's 8 characters that you can traverse through the story path of. There's 8 paths. You can travel the story of eight story paths, right? Pretty self-explanatory. However, the way it's laid out is like a Super Nintendo game. And the way that they have done it, because it's a new modern experience, not a Super Nintendo game, obviously, is that they have like Super Nintendo type, sprite work. And they look like little Super Nintendo characters, but they're in this, you know, actual three-dimensional, nicely polished space with really cute
Oh
animations
man,
and stuff. So
you,
imagine like Ayuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, if anyone's familiar with that. It's that kind of art style.
this is gonna be a deep grab, but I think this would be really cool.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Yo.
the original 4 dot hack games redone, it would be a remake,
Yeah,
Octopath style.
I
It would
hear
be
you.
tight.
I like that. I like that. I
And
like where you're coming from with that.
I'm not an Octopath guy. I'm not that
Yeah,
guy.
you're not that guy.
But
I'm that guy. You're not that guy.
I wouldn't ask them to do a full 3D world and remaster the low poly shit they had for the PS2
Yeah.
when like PS2 first came out vibe.
Mhm.
However, if they redid everything in that style, kept the voice act work, kept the story, add some embellishments in every now and then, do a little cutesy little thing.
Sure.
Sure, you could say like the combat was action combat, so like how would you do that with that? But also the action combat, when you went to go pick a skill, your game froze for you to pick your skill, so you can just turn it into a fucking turn-based vibe.
Sure.
You could do
Yeah, I
it.
fuck with that.
It'll be a little different than Octopath. It'll be its own thing. But that
Yeah.
kind of graphic style, I don't know, kind of fucking tight.
Yeah.
Notoriously, I played a 2D version of the world, a little dot hack guy. I was kind of like in a little fan community, fan game.
Sure.
It might not sell a lot of copies. It might not be the seller because, you know, again, you know, dot hack walked so Sword Art Online could run. There's
Yep.
no big titty girl, you know, love triangle situation going on in dot hack. But there's a lot of cool story going on that I think will be tight in a remake.
I'm trying to think of other Super Nintendo games that would be popping in that style. Earthbound comes up. Earthbound's one that triggers in my head. Chrono Trigger, obviously. Oh, you know what might be kind of popping Octopath style? Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Game Boy games and the Legend of Zelda Super Nintendo game. They might be kind of sick that way. Because I know like Nintendo just recently remade one of the Game Boy ones, Link's Awakening, but they did it in like some weird like chibi cell shaded anime style. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen it?
I know the style. I don't like the style.
Yeah, their eyes are just
I know
like
what you're
black
talking
Mickey
about.
Mouse ovals.
Yeah, you know, that's kind
It's
of like
weird looking.
my issue with like SD Gundam, the chibi fucking fat
Oh, but I
body
do love
pieces
SD
of
Gundam though.
shit.
Fuck. I do love SD Gundam.
I know you do. I hate it. I hate it. I like how it looked in SD Dynasty or whatever it
But
was
they're
called.
so cute, bro.
Because it had more of a body, but like the actual SD Gundams,
But they're so cute, bro.
no. And there's no reason they should be priced the way they are. But anyway,
They're like the
I digress.
travel shampoo of Gundams.
And you know what is the problem with travel shampoo? The fucking caps never stay on, and you
Well,
fucking run out in one fucking use.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
'em.
true. Damn,
'Em.
fuck the travel shampoos. You don't like travel shampoos?
No, I'm
Brother.
not. Especially not the ones you get at the hotel, because they're okay, but you always feel like they leave that like film on your hair. You touch your hair, you're like, why does my hair feel like a paper towel?
Oh,
Grainy.
interesting. I've never
You know what
had
I
that,
mean?
but that's so fascinating.
It leaves your hair wanting. It leaves you wanting
It
more.
leaves your hair wanting is crazy. I see. How
Yeah.
interesting.
Fuck hotels in general. You know, there was a company that would so hotels would send them their like the bars of soap that were falling apart or people like leaving the hotels. They would refurbish the soap and turn them back into soap bars. Real company. I don't know if they're still around, but they would do
they'd
that.
like grind them down, melt them down, and then just like reshape them like into
They would sanitize them. It's soap anyway. They'd get all the hairs, they'd get all the ball hairs out of them and stuff. And they would put them back into little bars and they ship them back out. Yeah, it was like a whole thing. They would partner with hotel chains and do that shit.
That's what Chuck E. Cheese did. Where they would like, if you didn't finish your pizza, they would serve your pizza to the next person. They would just like push them together and make a new pizza.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Well,
that was never proven. However, at the time, that was kind of crazy, kind of cool. I was on board with that conspiracy.
I mean,
they did debunk it.
It's what they say.
Yeah, it's what they say.
I have definitely heard from people that they have done that as people who were themselves employees at the restaurant. Who knows if they're
Oh,
just like
that's different.
memeing it up or if that's like true? Because obviously they didn't have like video evidence, but that's what I'm told.
I mean, let's be so fucking real right now. Let's be so for real. Let's be
Yeah,
open and honest. Let's be listeners right now.
yeah. We
Are we
listen and we
going
don't
to Chuck
judge.
E. Cheese pizza because that pizza we think is going to be top tier pizza? I'm assuming they accidentally dropped it on the floor, did a little dust off, and gave it to you. You know what I mean?
I'm
I'm going to be so
well.
for real. We're
I'm
not
gonna say
going to
something
Chuck E.
crazy.
Cheese.
I'm gonna say something crazy.
If you make me walk away from this microphone, if you say what I think you're going to say, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I was
I'm
gonna say I
leaving.
feel like Chuck E. Cheese pizza
Mm-hmm.
is, in terms of quality, probably on par with mac and cheese in bed.
No, no,
I think it's
no.
similar.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza's on par with 2-day old um 2-day old fucking what's the pizza place called? What's that cheap pizza place called?
Oh,
See,
fucking Papa John's.
no. The even worse than the big three,
Oh,
the Little
the
Caesars.
CC's.
Little Caesars.
Oh, you
It's
don't
like two
consider
days
Little
old.
Caesars a big name in pizza?
Oh
No, they have a billion
no.
locations.
They have a billion locations, but I'm talking like on a scale of like, is it good? You have like the big three, which is like
Oh
kind of
no,
shit
Little
pizza.
Caesars pizza is fucking terrible. Yeah, agreed.
Exactly. So like, I'm not saying the big three are good, but I'm saying like on a scale of what on if we're doing the S plus tier to C tier or
Yeah,
D tier, whatever.
yeah.
If I'm saying the big three are around like a C or D, then Little
Whoa.
Caesars isn't even on the scale.
I have to ask who you think the big three are. Obviously Domino's, obviously Pizza Hut.
Domino's Pizza Hut, Little John's, Papa John's.
Little John's. Oh my god. What?
Well, I guess it depends on what area you live in because there might be other big chains, but in my area, the big three chains, like if you Google order pizza now, it's going to be Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and then like Marco's will be in there.
I've never heard of
What's
them.
the other one? They have like really good crazy bread. Freddy's, I think Freddy's Pizza or some shit. They're kind of like new in the market, but those guys are newer. We didn't have those a couple years
Yeah.
ago.
Well, they're probably not a chain either. They're like a
No, Marco's is. Yeah,
individual, yeah. Oh, okay.
Marco's and Freddy's, whatever that one's called. Let me
Freddy
find the name. Hold on.
Fazbear's?
No.
Are you talking about Freddy Fazbear's fucking pizza?
No. Let me find it real quick. My screen just doesn't work anymore.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to throw
No, you're
you
doing great.
off. Because it's gonna
Hear me
bother me
out.
if I don't remember. Because I've actually had this pizza before and it's okay, but it's not
Oh
like
no, I do the same thing. Bro,
yeah.
let me
Talk to
ask
me.
you this. Of all the pizza places that are not standalone, I'm talking about
Got it.
chains.
Got it. Hungry
Which one do you think is
Howie's.
Hungry fucking Howie's? Sounds fake, but I believe you anyway.
We have Marco's Pizza and Hungry Howie's, which are, I guess, not from here. They're chains not from here. They just kind of
Sure.
entered the market a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Entered
Interesting.
at least our market, like in the southern Texas area.
But hear me out. If you
Yeah.
were going to be tasked with saying the number one pizza chain, not of the big three, just the number one pizza chain. I'm not talking about fucking mom and pop one-off establishments. I mean like big ass recognized chains of pizza. Who do you think is the number one? Who's the pizza?
Man, that's so tough, and I'll tell you why. Depending on where you are, the quality can be so drastically different. For instance, there's a Pizza Hut down in Galveston that slaps. Like it's fucking good. Yeah, and I'm not saying Pizza Hut's good, but I'm saying out of all the Pizza Hut
But
pizza
that
I've
Pizza Hut in
had,
particular is
good.
good.
Now the Pizza Hut by me in the
Yeah.
city,
Yeah.
fucking gore. It tastes like sometimes rotten, if you could imagine, because either they don't clean the oven, something's fucked. Then again, clarifying, I don't think these are good pizza spots. However, if it's 11 p.m. and nothing else is open, okay, little Pizza Hut's not bad. I don't, whatever.
Sure.
Little thin
Fun
crust isn't gonna kill
fact.
anybody.
My mom used to be a manager at a Pizza Hut.
So like if you told me like what's your favorite place, I don't know. It depends on where I'm at. Now, if we're talking like my favorite place at all, like if I'm new to a city, if I'm in Boston or whatever, if I'm in New York, if I'm hanging out in Dallas somewhere, if I'm in fucking um I don't know, Washington somewhere, I'm gonna try to find like a mom and pop New York pizza spot. If they sell
You
by
fuck
the
with New York
slice,
pizza,
even
huh?
better. Because if they sell by the slice, I know it's gonna be decent pizza. Because you can't sell shit pizza by the slice in like non-New York setting. You know, those spots usually got to be good. So
That's
I'll
so
go to
interesting.
and I do like a thin New York slice. However, I'll just buy a pie. I'll get the pie. I'm not buying a slice, but if they sell by the slice, that's even better because I can I'll do a little taste run. I can be like, hey, can I get a
A
little one of
pie and a
those?
slice, sure.
You know, got to test the waters. I can test the
Yeah, yeah,
slice
yeah.
before I buy the pie. Maybe I come
Right.
back later on for dinner or something, buy the pie. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna get controversial. I'm gonna say
And
some
I also
controversial
want to say
shit.
one more thing.
Please go, please.
One more thing. I
No,
like
please.
thin and crispy pizza. New
Same.
York style does that for me.
Sure.
That's it.
Sure.
That's all I got.
I hear you. I respect that. I love you for that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say it. I also like thin and crispy pizza, to be clear. And
Mhm,
it's gotta
mhm,
have the
mhm,
fold. We know the fold.
mhm. I also like the little dip. If it does a little dip, if it's like crunchy, but it still does a little,
But you
still has
like
some
the dip.
ply to it. I don't mind it.
You
I
like
don't
the
want
I
this shit
see.
to be look. I don't want this shit to be fucking raw. But if I have some play to it still, it's good pizza.
I see. I'm looking for the hey, how you doing? I don't know if I want the
I don't want to fucking cut the roof of my mouth on some shit. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be glass. You
I'm
know what I
looking
mean?
for Captain Crunch a little bit.
I want so in my thin and crispy, I want the edges to be crunchy. I want to bite in and it shatters like glass. I don't want the bottom to be fucking I think in if you order from Pizza, you can do like well done, like medium well or whatever. You can like kind of dictate how you want your pizza crust to be. I don't want it
Yeah.
like well done. I don't want it fucking like never moving, you know what
I
I mean?
do I do want it that way, but I want the crust to not be that way on the edge, on the ring around. I want it to be kind of soft
So
and nice.
semantically, we just like different stuff.
Yeah.
I like to buy. I like a non-bready crust on the outside. For me,
Oh, you like you like the thin edge.
I like the thin edge, and when I bite down on it, it's like breaking glass. It's like
I
fucking shatters in your mouth. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. See, and
It's
I
got
like
that
that
crunch.
thick. I like a
I
thick
like
edge.
crunching into it like a chip. I like that shit fucking like a
Woo!
chip. My God.
You want that Doritos crust. I hear
No,
you.
no, I don't want a Dorito crust, but I want the pizza crust
No,
to
but I'm
have a
used like a
bite to
chip,
it.
like a
Yeah.
chip. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But I want it to
Now you
be
see
that
me.
thick kind of. I want that thick kind of like I don't want an uncut crust. You know what I mean? I don't want a fucking uncircumcised crust. I want it to be tight and neat, but I want it to have that
Sure,
like.
sure, sure. I hear you. I
You
hear
know
you.
what
I
I
hear
mean?
you.
I want it to be. I want it to be
Huh?
cleanly. You know what I mean? I want it to be clean.
Listen, I've heard a lot of rumors. Both ways are clean. If you know what you're doing, you can just make it clean. It's fine.
Goodness.
They try to tell you it's cleaner one
Uh.
way. It's not. It's just
Yeah.
hygiene.
You know, I also too on the flip side of that might surprise you. I like a good pan pizza too.
Yeah, I fuck with pan pizza. Sure.
Not like is it Chicago or Boston where it's like fucking like 4 inches of red sauce. I'm not looking for a fucking tomato soup pizza.
That's
But I
Chicago
want
deep
like
dish. Yeah, Chicago.
I want like a square pan fucking corner side. You know, you want a corner,
Yeah.
you want a side. I want that kind of vibe.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, no, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I'll tell you what though, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
New York pizza for me kind of shit. Kind of fucking shit.
Hold
And
on.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you
I
why
gotta
I
do
say
this.
that.
Hold on.
Please. Pop off, King.
The pin. I
No,
just
I saw. It's good. I
I
like
had to
it.
do the pin. I had to do it
No, I
too.
like it. I like that. I like that. I respect that.
That's good.
Here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. New
Yeah.
York pizza. New York
Yeah.
pizza. I feel like the quintessential New York slice is cheese pizza, bro.
Mm.
Maybe
I
pepperoni, but it doesn't venture too
uh,
far from that, and it's a little boring for you,
well,
boy.
first of all, for me, it's a pepperoni pizza. Nothing crazy. Maybe add some bacon crumbles. I'm not talking about Canadian bacon. I want real that heart clogging bacon crumble.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't want
The
nothing else on
kind
my
from the
pizza.
Mac. No, I feel you.
I will eat a meat lover's pizza, but I'm not loving that pizza. That's not a pizza for me.
So you're
You
not
know what I
fucking
mean?
with like mushrooms and olives.
I like to
You're
keep
not
it simple.
fucking.
I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy.
How you feel about the Deans? A little sardinesies,
You know
little
what? You know what I do like? This
anchovies.
is a throwback. You'll know because you brought up Cece's earlier. I like a zesty pep. You know what a zesty pep is?
My
The
fucking
you know
god.
exactly the zesty pepperoni, extra large with a half tray of the fucking cheese, the cheesy bites. Brother,
My man
that's
said the zesty
sacrilegious.
pep. That's
It might be.
crazy.
You know
That
what
made
I'm
my
talking
eyes
about.
water.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? We're on the same page. People
We're
in the
on the
audience
same,
might not know.
bro. First of all, we're on the same page. They're not even in the same book we're in.
My brother, when I tell you, my mom used to go, "You want Cece's for dinner tonight?" I was like, "You already know." She would leave, and I would feel like a dog. You know how like to dogs it feels
Just
like
waiting
a
at the
year
door.
when you're gone.
Yeah.
Brother, my mouth would be salivating for the zesty
Oh my
pepperoni.
god.
I mean, fucking drool just fucking everywhere. I'm just
That's
fucking like,
hilarious.
you would think my mouth's fucking foaming up like I got bit by a raccoon or some
Yeah,
shit.
rabies and
I'm
shit. Yeah.
waiting for the fucking zesty pep. And if people don't know what a zesty pep, please explain it for the audience. Please give us a
Oh my
fucking
god,
deep
bro.
dive
No,
of a zesty
listen.
goddamn pepperoni
No,
pizza.
listen.
We can't even tell them. They just go
Brother,
see,
pep,
go find
pep on its own.
Cece's.
Pep on its own is got a little spice. It's a
Mhm.
little, the tiniest,
Yeah.
the littlest, the babyest spice. And the pep pizza, a normal pep pizza,
Yeah.
an ordinary non-zesty pep, a normal pep pizza. Not a lot going on. I'm gonna be so
No.
for real with you. It's just a little bit of normal spice. It's a little
It's
bit
just
tiny
normal red
bit.
sauce. It's
It's
just that's
normal
it.
red sauce, and a lot of times, if you go to a normal pizza place, fun fact, they don't cook their sauce. They like simple raw sauce, and it just gets hot in the oven. They're not pre-cooking the sauce. It's not on the stove. It's not a little Italian girl,
Yeah. And
doing
some
her thing.
homies in the chat might think, what do you mean? There's red sauce is the only sauce you can have on a pizza.
No,
Until
dog.
you've had a zesty pepperoni motherfucking goddamn pizza. Jesus, I apologize.
Getting a little crazy. Getting a little crazy. Getting a little crazy.
I'll see you on Sunday, brother. I apologize.
Simmer down.
Tell me though. Tell the class, tell the audience, tell Spotify, tell iHeartRadio, tell the fucking
Brother.
VOD. What is a goddamn zesty pepperoni? For the class, for the homies.
Now
What is a
listen.
zesty pepperoni pizza from fucking Cece's Pizza? Tell me.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. I never learned the recipe. I don't know what spices particular it is in particular that causes the zest. I couldn't say. I don't got the secret recipe like that. I don't know how to make Coca-Cola either, but it bangs. Zesty pizza, zesty pep from Cece's though. Something about the sauce and the execution of the pizza from a zesty pep, brother. I think I have speculation. I don't know if this is true, brother. I think they use ranch seasoning powder.
I think they use ranch. It's a white sauce. Unless they're making their own cream. I don't think they're making their own cream.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's not just like a bechamel, bro. It's not just like
no, for sure.
It's not like an
for sure.
Alfredo.
Yeah,
I think
it's not an
literally
Alfredo.
might be fucking ranch sauce, bro.
And I don't like ranch like that. That's not me. I'm not that guy.
Like I'm
But
not
a
trying.
zesty
I'm trying to
pepperoni,
say,
brother?
what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think that they're using like a Alfredo white sauce pizza. Like you would get like a chicken Alfredo pizza.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that. I think it's actually ranch, bro.
It is the most flavorful thing they have there. And I'm being for real.
I mean,
For real.
well, listen, I'm not a ranch guy like that, but I'm a ranch seasoning guy like that, and ranch seasoning really pops. That shit gets in your everything.
There is nothing better than going and ordering a CC's pizza, them looking at you like you're gonna eat this whole thing, aren't you, by yourself? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
Brother, yeah, there is something. There is something
Yeah.
about a zesty pep. And I'll tell you what else.
When someone asks me, when someone says, "What is?" Tell me what a childhood smell to you is. A
Zesty pep's the
Saturday,
childhood smell, bro?
fucking Saturday or Sunday or Friday, and mom's going, "What do you want to eat?" And we're about to watch we're about to watch
Beast Wars.
fucking Dateline. What would you do, brother? If we're about to watch together,
My
what would you do,
God.
brother? It's like, mom, respectfully, CC's Pizza, zesty pepperoni. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm doing. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm doing. If
Brother.
someone asks me what is a childhood smell, opening the box to a zesty pepperoni pizza,
Yeah. Yeah.
having a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
slices left and eating it the day after, the
Brother.
microwave would smell amazing.
Brother.
I'm just saying it's not great pizza, but I haven't had a good zesty pepperoni since Cece's. No one's doing that.
Wait till you find out I can just make zesty peps at home, bro.
Brother, if
Well, I might
you
have to bake you a
sent me,
zesty pep pie.
I would come right now, K Kona. Pause. You know what I mean? In more ways than one, if you could imagine. Oh. No, no.
My God. Love Mal. Oh my fucking Lord.
Today's episode is brought to you by
listen.
Cece's Pizza.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. I'm informing you. Zesty pep and a peanut butter cheesecake might be in your December. I don't know.
Brother, I swear to God, I will do a mukbang, a mukbang. I will do a mukbang.
Mukbang.
I will get the long nails. I will do the little the crab
shit.
the
bib?
crab boil bib
Yeah.
on stream, devouring that shit like a fat pig, brother. I swear to God.
Brother.
Swear.
I wonder if we could do like. I wonder if there is some kind of subathon-esque, not a subathon, but subathon-esque like stream event type beat to fundraise a collab cooking stream for a zesty pep and peanut butter cheesecake at your place.
Brother,
I wonder if
whatever
that's
it
a
is,
thing.
I'm there.
I wonder if that's a thing.
I'm here. Well, how much money do we need for that? What's the vibe?
Ingredients and a flight, I guess.
Fuck. I got flight money right now. I just get you here.
Oh my God.
No, I can't get you back. It's gonna be a one way. You know what I'm saying? you're gonna be here for a while. I'm sure we can figure something out. Stream house, baby. Let's go.
Dream house, baby. I'm trying to think of what we could.
You know what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying?
think of some shit on this one. I'm trying to make some thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know
We'll see.
what's
We'll see.
happening,
Because I don't know if
but
you can ship a pizza and a cheesecake and have it arrive any good. I don't think you can do all that. But
I'm saying Shark Tank's got some people doing stuff like that. I don't know.
is there a crumble cookies for pizza? Where like you like bespoke wacky luxury pizza that you order to someone's doorstep by like a bicycle grandma?
Maybe.
I wonder. Huh.
I'll say this. I'll do the dishes. You know, so I'll do the dishes. I'm fine.
I'll do the
You cook.
dishes.
You cook. I'll do the dishes.
I'll cost out some recipes. We'll see what's up. I'm only like 10% kidding and 90% for real.
Hey, I got a laptop. You can stream on that bitch. Got an extra Ethernet cable. Send the fucking send the computer a week before you get here.
Oh my
We
god.
vibing,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Yeah. I'm about to meet Jacob next month. He's in here for DreamCon. We're gonna be
Minecraft thing?
no. It's like a StreamCon for like poor people who can't get to TwitchCon. I don't
Oh,
know.
fun.
Everyone seems to be going. I'm not going, but yeah, we're gonna
Dream
hang
hack?
out. It's like a 3-day event thing. No, it's called
Dream hack or
DreamCon.
Dream Con?
Yeah, they're calling it. The Zoomers are calling it
All
DreamCon.
right.
I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna hang out. We're make some time.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we might. He might be doing a. I don't want to spoil anything, but he might be doing a little live IRL stream in which I could potentially help him with some uh, uh, um, technology. Be a technology guy for him. So
Sure.
something might be happening. Something might be
Kind
happening.
of tight. Okay. Kind of big. I respect that. I be out here, brother. I'm just thinking about some of that. Let me ask you
Yeah,
this.
dude. Yeah.
Gimmick pizza.
Ooh.
Like
Okay.
how do you feel about like cheeseburger pizza with like the pickles and shit?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan.
Taco pizza with the
However,
shredded lettuce.
like a apple pie pizza, like the apple crumble, little apple tart pizza they
Oh, that's
do.
interesting. That's interesting.
That's kind of tight.
Okay.
That's kind of tight.
Okay.
Put a little like it honestly, we put a little bit of icing on it. Tastes like a toaster strudel.
It does.
It's
It
kind of
actually does.
tight.
Toaster strudel versus Pop Tart. What do you think?
For the ease of use, a Pop Tart because I don't have to cook it. Toaster strudel though for taste, but you have to cook it. So it's like you're not eating a toaster strudel raw. You know what I mean?
I've done that.
Not
Frozen.
a good idea. I don't.
You know what
not
it tastes
for me.
like? It's like a Yo,
Yeah, hit me.
where are my real ones at? You know when you toss them on Uncrustables in the freezer? Let that bitch get kind of frozen. You get frozen Uncrustables. It's like that.
No, I never had an Uncrustable.
I've had them once.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I had them once. They're all right.
Yeah, no, that'd be kind of sick. That'd be an interesting. That'd be an interesting vibe.
Uncrustables? Hell yeah, dude.
Oh no, you being here
Oh,
for
true. Also true.
that'd be interesting. That'd be like that'd be my first ever content trip. That'd be like a content trip.
Would be a content trip. Yeah,
That would be a
that's
content trip
crazy.
actually. That'd be like
True.
damn, that'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be kind of tight.
It would do a little podcast room. We could set up the spare. Well, you'd be in the spare bedroom, but we could do something for sure.
I'll tell you what. Also, I'll tell you this,
Hit
brother.
me. Tell me.
Fuck a Papa John's. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Papa John's, and I mean this for real. I'm gonna say this for real.
Tell me.
Worst pizza I've ever fucking had in my life.
Hear me out.
Not any specific Papa John's pizza. I've had okay Papa John pizzas
Sure.
individually, but like overall, if I were to
Sure.
like tally the points on every Papa John's pizza I've ever had, easily bottom.
Hear me out. Hear me out when I say this. Hear me loud and loud and clear.
Yo.
What if you scammed a friend into getting Papa John's, buy a bunch of extra garlic sauce, buy a good pizza, dip the good pizza in the garlic sauce? Because I will say, while it doesn't redeem the shitty pizza Papa John's has, garlic sauce does kind of go fucking nuts.
I bet I could just make Papa John's garlic sauce.
If you could make it, hey, I'm all for it. I can't do it. I know I'm too dumb to do it.
No.
Yo, if you come in December at some point, not this December, next December, whenever, doesn't matter when you come. If you end up coming at some point in time, we do a little collab or I come to you, doesn't matter where. Pizza ranking. We'll buy a small pizza from all the homies. Be like,
oh shit.
Yeah, be a live.
I'm down.
Pizza ranking event.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of sick. And then you can make one, and then we can rank yours off everyone else's.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Tell me.
Best
Speak.
fast food pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
Best fast food pizza? I mean, again, I'm not talking about any one particular pizza from the joint. I'm talking about like an aggregate score across all pizzas I've ever experienced from a particular like chain. You know what I mean?
Sure. Tell me about it.
In Round Table, brother. Round Table pizza goes so fucking hard, and I believe they're national, but they might just be West Coast. But I think they're national though. I don't know if you have any fucking. I don't know if you have a Round Table pizza in your shit right now, but
I don't think
that
we have round
shit
table
goes
pizza now.
so hard, brother. God
We don't really
damn.
have any like other like we either have like the majors, the major league, or we
Yeah.
have like the mom and pop like shit you've never heard of. Like
Mm,
Johnny's New York style pizzeria, his mom
yeah.
screaming at him in Italian in the back, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, giving the bibbity boopy, bobby baby boop boop. Yeah, for sure. I hear you.
why
Talking
you
about that
always
gabagool.
bitching at me? Ah, shit like that.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
told you, it's all about the pie. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear
something like
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones
Yeah.
that don't deliver, you have to go in and get it. But the place is so small, you're like fucking breaking all the tables trying to get to the
Yeah. What'd you
goddamn
call that thing?
register.
Hungry Hippos? What was that place?
Hungry Howie's is like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
chain,
yeah.
but it's not. I would say if there's a major league, minor league, like I would say, at least in my area, you have the top three, and then you have the minor league, which is like Marco's and Hungry Howie's.
Sure. Hey,
And then
good
you
for
have like,
Domino's, by the way. Am I right?
Domino's kind of shit fucking lately. I'll tell you that. Whatever like Domino's sauce or spices they be putting on everything, fucking garbage.
Well, that's
It's bad
bro.
now.
I'll tell you what. Domino's was the worst pizza I ever had.
Mhm.
For the first like all of the 90s and until like 2006. And then they made that big like, "Yo, we're rebranding. We promise we don't suck no more." And they were fine. But
I
now it's
still
like
think
now it's like
Domino's is my
Gonzo.
least favorite.
Really? They're pretty
Yeah, it's
bad.
tough. I would rather have a Papa John's over Domino's.
Would you rather have a Little Caesars over Domino's though? I know I'm kind of Sophie's choicing you, but like negative this time.
If it was warm, Little Caesars. Once Little Caesars pizza goes cold, it's done.
Oh my god, it's like a different animal, brother. It's like a whole other creature.
You can't reheat Little Caesars pizza because it's like dough bricks.
Yeah.
You know how like you're supposed to let the dough rest to get bubbles to be light and airy and nice chasing? It's like chewing into a fucking brick.
Yeah.
Your teeth are breaking, your fucking molars are gone. You're like, where the fuck did my molar go? And it's in the pizza still.
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what the trick is? You know what the secret is? You microwave it with a cup of water.
brother. Look, I'm gonna be
Like
so
in the
for real, so
middle.
honest with you. I'm gonna be for real with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah.
everybody. I'm sorry. If I have to do that for a pizza, I'm not eating the pizza.
You just put a cup of water in the microwave and you microwave your pizza, and
Now
then
look,
it evaporates and it keeps things from not getting shitty.
everything's good when you're drunk. If you put a pizza in front of me when I'm drunk, I'm eating the pizza.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no
Okay.
to a pizza when I'm drunk. However,
I fuck with
if
that.
I was
I fuck
drunk,
with
I
that.
would be sober enough to know. Fuck a cold Little Caesars pizza. That's on period. That's on business. That's on everything. That's on my mama. You know what I mean? That's on everything.
Little Caesars still gives me heartburn every bite. If I take a single bite of Little Caesars pizza, my entire esophagus is like, what the fuck did you do
Brother,
that for?
that is me. That is my internal battle with Pizza Hut. I can do reduced sauce. I can do the little reduced sauce
Oh,
option. If I have Pizza Hut pizza after 4 p.m.,
really?
indigestion, I'm throwing up in my sleep, brother.
Oh,
It's bad. Whatever preservatives
really?
and garbage they got going on. And I think, tell me if I'm wrong, it's because they don't cook the sauce. It's like just raw sauce. So it's just raw. Like they don't really do anything with it. So it's just like like
That I don't
the
know.
acid
I'm not
content's
super
like fucking
familiar.
like out there. Like either they're using shit tomatoes. I don't know, but
I don't know. But like,
Pizza
I could
Hut.
eat Pizza Hut all day. I've never once, even one time, I've never one time got no heartburn from Pizza Hut. But Little Caesars be
If
fucking
I'm
me
having
up.
Pizza Hut, if I'm having Pizza Hut past 4 p.m., I
Yeah,
gotta go in the cupboard. I gotta get some baking soda. I gotta sprinkle some baking soda on that bitch.
not the baking soda.
I gotta fucking neutralize the base. You know what I mean? I gotta
My man
neutralize that
said,
shit.
my man said, yo, a baking soda, brother. You're crazy for that. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you what, I use a lot of baking soda with my chicken. I'm a chicken and baking soda guy. I fuck with that. So like, if you did it on your pizza, I respect it. What is the audio listeners? I am getting the most questioning face right now. What seems to be the issue?
It's a level 10. It's a level 10. I hate to do it.
Uh-huh.
There's no bottles around, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
But I guess we were like getting ready to switch topics. I imagine we're getting ready to do a little switcheroo. We're getting ready to do a little setup for another vibe. A little
I mean, listen. I mean, we were gonna
yeah,
do. We can springboard. We can do whatever you want.
yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah,
talk about pizza all day. First of all, but like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cause like little baby bunny had my pizza. Yo, she's a Papa John's enjoyer. Let me tell you this. Little baby bunny had my pizza. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "This fucked up other pizza for me forever." She said, "I can't fuck with that. I can't do it. It ain't happening." You know what I'm saying? She was like, if I have to not have this pizza, pizza's fucking canceled. I gotta just live." And I know I'm yapping a little bit. Audio listeners, I'm kind of yapping right now. But listen, it's a little bit of a flex. It's a little bit of a brag right now for me, a boy who doesn't try to flex or brag that much. I don't like to be humble, but I like to be like not obnoxious with it. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in here and I'm cooking for Babe and Babe's telling me I'm revolutionizing her life right now, though, that's such a fucking W for your boy. That's such an actual win. I think it was half pepperoni marshmallow because I didn't want Babe to be like, oh, yuck, there's marshmallows. This is bad and I have no dinner now. But then she tried the pepperoni marshmallow and she was like, yo, this slice of Egyptian go crazy. I mean, she didn't say that because I didn't name it the Egyptian at the time, but they're Egyptian now. So, like, retroactively, that's paraphrased appropriate to what she was trying to say. But, like, brother, I cannot be more serious when I am telling you the absolute state of things right now, bro. If you cook for somebody and they love that shit and they're like, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life, immediately that's the tightest feeling you could ever have in a kitchen. For real, for real, for real.
Bro, do you know what the tightest thing is though?
Yo,
The tightest thing.
yo,
The tightest thing.
yo.
Hexclad pans from Gordon Ramsay's new collection. Okay.
Hey, yo, I would rather die homeless on the street. Fuck a Gordon Ramsay. Hold up. New sponsor. Give me the purple mattresses of yore. That's crazy. Fuck a Gordon Ramsay. That fucking guy made a career out of being a dickhead and he can't even make grilled cheese. Insane.
Brother, I'm struggling right now because, we usually do a really good job at getting out of a convo, like doing a little transition.
Do you feel stuck
I
on
don't
pizza,
know
bro? Do you
how
feel
we get
pizza
stuck on
stuck?
pizza. I don't
What
know
do you
how
mean?
you transition out of something so good.
It is really good, right?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I've been sitting here like, how do we transition out of this? Because you and I, we're pretty good at transition. We're pretty good at the little
Yeah.
drop of a hat, doing a little changeroo. I don't know
Yeah.
how we change it. I don't know how we get off it.
Is this like a we hit the button? Or is this like an
Oh
actual
no, no, no,
transition
no! This
out?
is like just actual transition to something
Oh,
else.
I thought you were. Oh,
No, no,
I see,
no,
I
no,
see, I
no,
see, I see.
no, 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 no.
I listen. I mean, listen. I'll tell you what. Here, you want to segue? I'll segue you so hard right now. Pizza, even the
Sure.
shittiest pizza is still pretty good. Like, maybe like heartburn on an individual level, whatever, it's like, I get
Mhm.
that. But like on like on a, like a wider net scale, even a shit pizza is a pretty good pizza because it's like pizza though. But
And you know
you
what they
can't
say?
say that about everything. You know what I mean? You can't say that about everything, brother.
I was gonna say, you know what they can't say that about? Streaming. You know what
They
I'm
can't say
saying?
that shit about streaming, bro.
I can't say
If
that
you
shit
have a
about
bad
streaming.
stream, it's a bad stream, bro. Uh,
In we both were in a unique situation this year, because it is both of our 7-year anniversaries on Twitch. Not only that, but not only a 7-year anniversary on Twitch, but yours happens to be today.
yeah, as of the recording
Affiliate
right now, recording,
anniversary.
it'll be 2 days after that when the Spotify homies hear this, or if you're listening on iHeartRadio or whatever it is. But whatever platform of your choosing, because that goes live on Sunday. But yeah, today, Friday, the 18th of April, that is unironically, your boy's anniversary of being being an affiliate on little Twitcherino. And it feels a little hard, to like look at that and be like, yo, this is a thing we're celebrating. Not because it's like not a milestone, because it is a milestone, but also just like, you have that thing going on in your brain where you like self defeat. You're like a little bit like, I don't deserve, you know what I mean? Like a little imposter syndrome type shit. And it's like,
Not
bro.
only not only I don't deserve it, but like who's gonna care enough about it? Because
Yeah, right. Like,
like,
I'm
why
not
should I
like
care about this? Because
special
no one
like
else is
that.
gonna give a fucking shit about me. Like, right?
Mm
I think
hmm.
a
Mm
lot of
hmm.
us deal with that. I deal with it
Hell
for
yeah. I
sure.
don't even celebrate my birthday, bro.
Oh well, that's a deep rooted, trauma that we should
Okay, well, wait a minute.
therapy, but better help. We can't help
BetterHelp.net.
that. We can't help that, but I think as streamers, a lot of us do suffer from the imposter syndrome, the feeling like we're not good enough or we don't deserve
Yeah.
it. Shit like that.
I celebrate Babe's birthday. I don't
Yeah,
celebrate my
and,
birthday.
and I also hear me out. Kind of selfish to not allow the celebration of your own birthday when you want to celebrate others. Because
Selfish, even.
hear me out. Sometimes you
Yeah.
rob the people around you the chance to celebrate you, and that's tough.
Uh-huh.
And that's not even a bit. We talk about a lot of bits on here. We talk about a lot of jokes. That's real. That's a real one.
Yeah,
That's a real
yeah.
one.
This is now
Because
this is now the first segment of the real podcast, not the bit
hear me
podcast.
out, right? Hear me out. We both of us enjoy this. Both of us enjoy celebrating other people, but we might feel a
Yeah.
little awkward when we're the ones being celebrated. We're the ones being put on a pedestal. But like, the people we put on pedestals also want to put us on the pedestal, and if we rob them of that, that's tough.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I guess you have a point in that the greatest gift I can give anyone or the world is myself because I'm sick. So
Yeah.
like maybe here that seems like a slippery slide into narcissism though.
No, because you are allowed to practice narcissism on your day. Now, it's not narcissism
Oh,
because everyone is celebrating you. If everyone's celebrating you, you don't celebrate yourself. You don't say, "Man, it's my birthday. I'm so good. Look at me. I'm amazing." People
but
don't do
don't you
that.
aren't you saying that if you're allowing
No.
people to celebrate you in the sense that you have to be acknowledging that it's worth having a celebration about you for them?
Well, you
Cuz
don't dictate the celebration. People celebrate around you, and
I
you
see. So you're
can't.
saying surprise parties are popping, but if you orchestrate your own birthday party, that's weird.
No, I think orchestrating your own birthday party is great too. But you're not saying, like, at your funeral, you're not saying, "Look how good I was." Everyone's like, "Look how good this guy is."
They
At your
better fucking
birthday,
say that about me at my funeral. That's crazy.
no, but I'm saying you don't do that at your own funeral. Just like at your birthday, you don't say, "Guys, thank you for celebrating how fucking amazing and great I am." You're talking about how amazing and great they are because they think you're amazing and great. You're not saying, "I don't fucking care about you guys," when you guys don't say these things about me.
In this hypothetical, am I dead on my birthday party?
Could be, but I don't think so.
My
I think
goodness.
you're. if you keep going down this rabbit hole of everyday marshmallows, you could be seeing that soon.
Yo, why do
However,
you think this? Why do you think marshmallows are so bad for you? I don't get it.
no, don't change the subject. Don't change the subject.
All right.
Don't do that.
Okay, later.
However,
That's a later one. That's a
we
later
are
one.
worth celebrating. It is not bad and narcissistic to allow others to appreciate you on your own day of birth. The one day
Okay.
that's
Okay.
kind of the most important day of your life, which was the fact you were born. Your life was came out, it was like a Splash Mountain ride, just out there, you know,
True.
you know. So I think
Yeah.
it's okay to celebrate that stuff in the
I
real
guess
sense.
like I guess like even then like on like a different type beat, I have like a reason to celebrate extra because I died a couple of times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like whenever you're like, I
I
don't
done beat
celebrate my
it.
birthday, whenever you're like, I don't want to celebrate my birthday, I don't care about my birthday, what you're
Yeah.
saying is I don't care about myself that much. So like you shouldn't care about me. But like people do care about you. That's why they're your friends. So like
That's
you're
crazy.
trying to say don't care about me, and your friends are like, dude, I want to care about you. Stop. Let me care
That's
about you.
crazy because I don't care about me, bro. You're so right.
Yeah, but you should let others care about you so you can start caring about yourself. Because you can only care about others once you fully care about yourself, bro.
Yo, people say that, but that's not true.
If
That's so
it is
super not
true,
true at
it
all.
is true.
Nah.
A little bit of it's true. Yeah,
I stay caring about other people and I don't give a fuck about me, bro.
it's
I
different.
stay caring about other people.
It's a little
Me,
true.
dude?
It's a little true.
I'll tell you, brother. If I cared about me, I wouldn't have fucking man moded that shitty desk I had to move around yesterday because 2 days ago or whatever it was. My
No,
arms, oh my
you
god, I'm
cared about
dying.
your mother, and you did it because you love your mother. You
That's
cared
true.
about
She
her,
is an
and you did
angel.
it.
She's delightful.
So I love how
However,
you're
comma, I'm
deflecting on these
dying.
things that aren't real, that don't make sense.
Whoa! What do you mean
With context,
deflecting?
with
What do you mean
context, they don't.
deflecting?
All the things you're saying that with more context are like, yeah, dude, you actually did do it because you cared about somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's starting to make sense. So what I'm saying is, shut the fuck up and let us
Oh,
enjoy you. You know what
true,
I mean?
true. Yeah, true. But I'll never
And
be that guy.
and
It's like, yo, celebrate me though. I'm not that guy.
no, but you're gonna have people around you that want to do that for you. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You know what I
All
mean?
right, I hear you. Yeah,
And
yeah, I
it's
hear
not
you.
being weird if you're like, hey, it's my birthday today. You're not saying, hey, celebrate me. You're just like, hey, guess what today is? It happens to be the day that arbitrarily I got another number. I like leveled up. I got a new
Yeah,
DLC. My back hurts now.
yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
in a, you know what I'm saying? You matter.
Yeah, but like, imagine I don't though, and then I convince myself I do. That's awkward.
But you
What if I'm
do.
Dunning-Krugering myself and the fact that I think I matter, but I
Hear me
don't?
out. Hear me out. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Don't
Are you
say
ready?
some corny shit right now, but yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
You,
Uh-huh.
in the grand scheme of things, don't
Yeah.
matter.
I agree.
However, comma,
Yeah. That's a
ellipses.
power move, right? However, comma's a power move. It's good, right?
Yeah, this is a power
It's
move.
yeah,
Because I'm
it's
about to
tight.
say something. I'm about to hit you with a truth bomb.
Yeah.
If in Civ 6, this would be called a culture bomb. I'm
Sure.
expanding my
I know
city right
those. I
now.
know those. I know those.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
familiar.
So hear me out. So to like the random guy in the subway, you don't matter because who are you? But like to all the people around you that you're connected to, they
Oh,
care
I
about
get
you.
exactly what you're saying. It's like no, I get it. It's like when Elliot Rodger was like, they thought I didn't matter, but I'm about to matter a lot.
But you're not about to matter. You do matter a lot.
Oh,
It's not like
that
a
was a school
thing.
shooter joke, if you can imagine. But go ahead.
Oh, well, you're a little too old to be a school shooter, so that's good on your part.
True.
You're past that. And you didn't even go to school for
True.
most of those years anyway, so it's fine. You're not going to shoot the shit
That
up. You know
is
what I mean?
factually true. Yeah.
So hear me out, right? Hear me out.
Yeah.
you matter even if you want to try to weasel your way out of mattering.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Everyone that has come across you in some form or another
Yeah.
has cared about you at some point, because they wouldn't have stuck around if they did. They didn't.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I impact a lot of people negatively though.
We all do. That's the give and takes. Fuck the guys who don't like me. I'm not talking about them. You know what I mean? Oh.
But I affect people negatively who like I should affect positively, bro.
Look, I'm just saying, if I make a killer DC in Dead by Daylight and they come in and tell me to go like jump off a bridge, I don't really
Yo.
care about that opinion. That opinion's an L opinion.
You know, I got a DM, I want to say like almost a year ago now. I got a DM from a guy
Mm-hmm.
on Insta, unceremonious, not related to anything. Hard,
Yeah.
hard, like, you know, DM request DM, like
Sure.
a
Yeah.
fresh slate. Dude DMs me, kill yourself, weird motherfucker. And let me tell you this. His profile picture was a photoshopped Dante from Devil May Cry 4 with sunglasses. And his Insta name was Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man.
You know how you respond to that? You know the power move to that?
Yeah.
I tried, it didn't work. Come do it for me.
My God. That's
And then he's gonna
crazy.
say, yo, bro, what the fuck? I was just trying to say some wacky shit, and you're hitting me with some crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all
Wacky
I'm
Woohoo Pizza Man,
saying,
crazy.
all I'm saying is no joke, no meme, whatever. That like it's not terrible to celebrate yourself and to let others
Sure.
celebrate you, because if I think it, if you don't allow people to celebrate you,
Yeah.
then it's fucked up of you to only, it's fucked up to only have that one-way celebration, because the people you want to celebrate and appreciate also want to do that for you, and you're robbing that of them if you're like, you can't do that for me. You
Is
can,
that
and
a
you should let
Jeffrey
them.
Epstein quote?
That's crazy. Again, deflecting. Doing
It's
everything
not
he can.
deflecting.
Doing everything he can to
That's not
downplay
deflecting. I'm not
himself.
deflecting. Whoa. I just thought of a funny thing to say, so I said a funny thing. I'm not
But yeah, you matter.
deflecting. Whoa. What do you mean? I'm just a silly little guy, bro.
However, 7
Yo,
years does come with
7 years.
some good memories, some bad memories, some
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
neutral memories, some like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's been some ups and downs, some highlights, lowlights for sure. There's for sure true. I met a lot of homies on here that I'm gonna keep homies for a long time. You're a
thank you, thank
lifer,
you,
100%.
thank you.
You know,
Same with you. Yeah,
we got a lot of like lifelongers. And
yeah.
that's tight. We got weasels out here. We got motherfuckers that we think are gonna be lifelongers and they're not, bro.
And hear me out. Sometimes we do it to ourselves.
Bunch of them.
I've been the weasel. I've lost
Ooh,
some
you been
friends
a
because
weasel,
of
bro?
me. We all
Oh,
grow.
interesting.
You know what I'm
Interesting.
saying? We all grow. We all make mistakes sometimes. You say something that offends
Sure.
somebody, and then they don't tell you it offends them, and then they hold it in, and then they act like a bitch a couple of months later, and then they kind of blow up on you because they didn't say originally they were upset, you know?
Sure.
I'm not speaking on anyone that would be here anyway. But then you also have some, relationships that kind of run their course, you know? Sometimes
Yeah,
I
not
like to
everyone's
break it
meant to stick
down.
around. Yeah, definitely got some homies that are like a summer anime type beat.
I like to break it down 3 types of friends.
Yeah.
You have the homies you don't talk to ever, but when you do talk to them, it's just like you kind of left off. You're like, bam, right there, right? You have the homies you talk to every day. They're like the daily check-ins, the daily, hey, what's going on? What are we doing today? Blah blah blah. Are we hanging out? Are we doing the pod? Whatever. We got those like every
Yeah.
other the daily check-in people. And then you have the people who like you're the one checking in, and then it's like nothing. But then when they
Yeah.
need something from you, it's like, hey bro, what's up, bro? Like, why didn't you hit me up? Like you knew I was
Real.
struggling. Then it's like, well, I did try to hit you up, but Okay. So you have like a couple different kind of
Yeah.
friends, you know? You got to figure out who's who.
Yeah. No, that's for sure true. And
Cuz I've
like
yeah,
they wear masks out here, bro, that you think they're lifers and then like JK
yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah,
And
they'll
you and I
hit you
have
with
been in the
that.
cut long enough. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. They're like, "Wow, the regulars, we both mod for someone, and they're like, wow, recently it's like all new faces. Like the regulars, people change. Like regulars change. Some people just don't show up anymore. It's kind of sad. I miss the old. I'm like, I had to
I
tell
miss the
them
old
like,
Kanye.
I had to tell them like, in what we do, you're gonna have someone show up tomorrow, and they might not show up the next day.
That's right.
They might never come back.
They might
They might
never come
they
back,
might
bro.
never they still follow the channel, they do everything. They might even be in the fucking Discord still. They're never coming back. And that's fine.
Yeah, happens all the time. Happens all the time, bro.
And it's either because like you changed your game, you did something, the content's not what they
Yeah.
want, whatever. Again,
Yeah.
we're not
Which is
something
fine.
people have to come watch. Like if someone's like, "Hey, I don't really like the pod." Okay, cool. Don't come. It's not
Yeah.
rude to say it. It's just like, well, you don't have to like it. I'm not asking anyone. I'm not asking. We're both not asking people to be here and enjoy everything we do.
Yeah, it be like that.
But, at the end of the day, you move on, you find new regulars, you find new people, you branch out.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, as someone who is celebrating a sub affiliate anniversary, you know what
Mhm.
I mean, being a little affiliate out here for this long, I'm thinking myself, you know what I mean, like the homies you start with after most of them are not around.
No, no. In my standpoint, I kind of fell out of like we kind of had a falling out or whatever. I've talked about this before. They were the ones that pushed me to stream, and
Yeah.
I love and
Oh yeah.
respect them. I hope they're doing well.
Oh, I
I
thought you
don't
meant
have any
yeah.
I don't have any ill will against them, but like we're not talking anymore. We're not like it's not like a cold war or anything. It's just I don't think like anyone hates each other. We're just like different homies than when we
Yeah.
started.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that, man. Motherfucking like you're OG, you're always gonna be. That's how it is for sure. You in there,
And
you a lifer,
and
one
then
hundred
you have
percent.
you have some I think it's we should say this too. We have some that you just kind of fall out with over time. We have some we lose
Yeah. Oh
medically or
yeah.
whatever, that happened recently. And then you have
Yeah.
like
Shout out to boy Vincent.
yeah, like we
Yeah.
and then you just have people sometimes that just don't show up anymore for whatever
God.
reason, either life or just the contents, the
Yeah.
game's not that for them or whatever.
Man, shout
And
out
that's cool.
Charlie too. God bless. Another one
Yeah.
gone too soon. Gotta pour out one for the homies twice on that SMH. That's ugh.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. They're big tragedies, they're big dubs. It's a real mixed bag here on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? But fortunately it's mostly dubs. You know what I mean? If it was an even 50-50 split, I don't think I could hang. But fortunately it's mostly dubs. Some weird stuff too. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah. I
Some
mean,
weird
if
like
Twitch
stalker
wasn't,
type shit or like getting doxxed, you know what I mean?
yeah, for me, the stalker for sure type
Yep.
shit. And then
Yep.
pre
Yep.
2019 Twitch of just like the F slur, you're a fucking,
F
you're
slur, N slur. Man,
just
they be
not in.
slurring.
And Twitch not doing anything about it at that time. Just like, hey, what can we
Yeah.
do? It's just chat, lol.
Dog, and like
Um,
that guy that was like secretly recording all of my uh secretly recording all of my streams and then making like a physical archive of my
yeah,
content from his PS4.
yeah,
Insane. That's
yeah.
unthinkable. Motherfucking that kid. Oh my god, I don't know if you remember this, but like there was that dude that came in I want to say like November of 2018.
Was I a mod at that point? I think I was
I
mod a little
believe
later.
so. I believe you were, but it might have been right
Oh,
after that. It might have been right
interesting.
after that.
I probably was there, but do I remember it? There's been so much. There's been so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This dude came in and he was like, "Hey, how come you don't have a gamble command?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know, because no one in here's 12." And I was just like dunking, I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just
Yeah,
like, I'm
sure.
being a goof. I was just goofing and dunking. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
because no one here's 12-year-old type shit. And he was like, he got so butthurt about that he like argued and harassed and argued and got banned and made a new account and argued and harassed and got banned and argued and harassed 4 accounts deep. And then like at the end of that stream, he was like, call me and say this shit to my face right now. How fucking dare you? Blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, okay. I will call you. Sure. Give me your phone number. Let me call. So I called him off stream, but in a Discord that I was screen sharing so they could hear the audio.
That's funny. I don't think I've
And
ever had
then,
anything like that happen.
bro, that dude, I made him cry 3 separate times, and he kept talking about Storm's titties from the X-Men. And then, like, at the end of that call, at the end of that call, he said, "I'm gonna get you for this shit." And then he like 29 days later started following me on like 17 fake accounts that were my home phone number, my personal cell number, my mom's cell phone, my full name, my mom's full name. Like it was going crazy. So for
I
like a while my
remember
recent followers list just like had my family's full names and phone numbers in there. It was Go
I
ahead, go ahead.
remember it was when I started playing Dead by Daylight. Dead by
Oh yeah.
Daylight, of course.
Yeah.
I pissed somebody off, so they got all their friends. They were a streamer. They were another streamer, and so they got their whole stream to come in my stream and talk shit to me, like F slur, uh, fruitcake, all this other shit, like going ham, like going like
Yeah. Oh
saying
yeah, the
all this
Chick-fil-A
shit they could.
CEO.
Yeah, saying all this shit they
Yeah.
could to like insult me or whatever. And so we were just having a fun time banning him or whatever. But then he paid for a hate raid.
No.
Yeah, he paid for a hate raid.
Fuck.
And you know what the worst thing you could do to
That's
someone who's really upset and
crazy.
wants to like see you like pop off
Oh,
and
did you not
succeed?
give a fuck?
Well, not only did I not give not give a fuck, I just had people donating subs. I had subs flying off. I had the hate raid going off, and people were like, oh, you know what they'd really love seeing? Bam,
That's
money,
so
money,
funny.
money, money, money. This dude,
That's so funny.
I could tell ego death. Because not only did he
For sure.
pay to send a hate raid to me, you have to pay money for that shit. It's not just, just come up with a hate raid.
Right.
Like, a hate raid is in like bots coming in to like say terrible, heinous shit. Sometimes
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
even make
yeah.
sense because they don't know if you're a male or female. So it's just like, I'm gonna R you, I'm gonna do this or
General.
that, just like
Yeah.
whatever. And so he's probably, I could see him in the fucking thing because his like alt account was like his name, but like not backwards, but it was like his name and a couple other letters. So I could see he was there. And then he
Oh,
just
yeah.
sees money flying at me, like bam, bam, bam,
That
bam.
that is kind of tight.
Bro, I could only imagine the ego death that dude felt. But he paid money to hate raid me, and then I made more money than probably he paid to hate raid me. He could
That's
have just
so
kept that.
fucked. That's so fucked up.
He could have kept that money. He could have subbed and then hit me with like a TTS fucked up message or something. He could have saved a lot of money.
True.
That will live on in infamy for me, in my memory, just like something crazy.
I mean, like, hate raids don't really do anything either if,
No.
like,
Well, hear me out, right?
there's no consequence, really. I mean, like, your
Hate
chat being filled with that
raids.
shit, like, you in trouble, I guess, but...
Well, that was before the days of like the shield mode, right? Like, because we have like anyone who doesn't stream, we have like something called shield
Yeah.
mode now. So like, if you get bot rated or whatever, it locks the channel down. And so obviously they're not following because why would a bot be following you? So like you cut that off completely. They can't do anything. So like we
Yeah.
have tools against that now, but that was back then when we didn't. So it's kind of tough to like you can't really do anything about it. It was like the Wild West.
Well, that's true.
Um but yeah, no, so that was kind of funny. And then I think what happens is here's what they're hoping. You're gonna be like one of those very fragile people that are gonna go to Twitter and you're gonna be like, I can't believe this happened to me. I don't want to stream any. I've dealt with a lot of those people where you have to sit them down and go, hey, it happens to all of us. Who cares? They said a couple things to you. Oh well, move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can understand sometimes it's like you have emotions, people. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of grew up in that cut anyway, so we were kind of like already there.
Well, yeah.
We were kind of already there. We kind of already had to deal with the craziness of Twitch. So like if someone did that these days, oh whatever.
I don't even think it'd be like on my radar
Whatever.
that much.
No, I wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, I would probably send a message to you and be like, look at this. This is kind of funny. Look at this.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of what we do at this point.
I mean, that was me with Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man when he told me to kill myself. I was like showing people a screenshot, like, yo, can you believe how goofy this is? What the fuck? Like, it just be like that, you know what I mean? But then
Yeah.
also, like, man, so many games over the years too, huh? So many games, so
Oh,
many
just like
different,
on stream.
yeah.
Some games
Like,
that don't even exist anymore.
yeah, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is gone except in Japan. Chinese and American closed their servers.
Because I think I don't know if you remember a game called Gigantic. I know it just re-released, but like original Gigantic.
I don't
It
think I
was
know
like
it
a
by name.
MOBA. It was like a MOBA with like a cool different. It was kind of like a cool take on a MOBA or whatever. More so kind of like a Smite, and like it's 3D or whatever, but it
For
had some
sure.
cool characters. That game died, and I think last year it got re-released. I don't even know if it's still around after the re-release, but I remember that game. Played that on stream a lot.
Yeah.
Heroes of the Storm kind of dead. I mean, that kind of kicked off my whole streaming thing, really.
For sure.
Because I met Lumberjack on there while playing with one of my friends, and then that's kind of like what's that? Hmm? Oh, you made a face. I didn't know if
No, no, go ahead.
it was to what I was saying or.
The lumberjack thing?
You okay?
Yeah.
I don't know what that. It threw me
What?
off.
I don't know what face I made. I'm gonna level with
Oh.
you. I'm half awake.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Oh.
But I'm in there. I'm keeping up the vibe. Audio listeners, you listen. Audio listeners, you don't realize I've been yawning for like 20 minutes.
He has been yawning for 20 minutes.
But I'm in there. 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 I'm not that guy. I don't go out like a chump. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. It's good. 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 It's
Well,
good. It's
what
good. It's good.
what about you? What kind of games?
Oh, just over the years? Oh my goodness. Like obviously I started on Subnautica, right? Like back in the day. And like Subnautica has a very specific vibe. I think a lot of people don't realize like from inside the community or whatever. Obviously, audio listeners don't know this about me. I used to be horrified of like the ocean and just deep water in general. I'm like so absolutely like, yo, water fucks me up. And I would just I actually one time got so tilted at myself for being afraid of water that I just walked into the ocean.
You
I
did?
was I was in Vancouver, BC, in Vancouver, Canada, and I was on a beach, and I was like, man, if I'm afraid of water, I deserve to die to water. Fuck that shit. And I like walked into the ocean up to like my neck. I can't swim, by the way. No one should emulate this choice that I made. This is a very bad choice that I made. But I walked into the ocean up to like my neck and I stepped on a crab, like a big one. And I felt it down there and I kind of like reached down, like I put my foot on it, I reached down, I grabbed that shit, and I pulled it up. I felt like Poseidon, and I walked back onto the beach with the crab. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking sick for this. And then I was gonna eat the crab, I was gonna like boil it and eat it is like a triumph over the ocean. But then there was like a 5-year-old and her mom on the beach, and I was walking around with this crab, and she's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Huh? Oh, it is a crab." And she's like, "That's cool." Job's done. Job's done. And she was like, "Oh, that's fun." And I bent down and I like taught her about crabs for a minute, and then she was like, "Are you gonna let it go?" And I was so mad because she was so little, and I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. Of course I am. Yes. Of course I'm going to let this crab go back in the ocean, little girl." And then I walked to the ocean, I put that little crab in, and I just shoot him into the water. And I was like, "Okay, bye, crab." And then I didn't have dinner. So, but I did a nice thing for a child by not traumatizing him with my answer, I think. So that's
Love that.
good.
Love that.
I still don't like the idea of getting in like lakes and stuff because I cannot swim. However, I'm not against learning to swim now, and I'm not really afraid of the water that much anymore because I got in there and I conquered it a little bit, Lamau. However, I used to be. So I started playing Subnautica as like a horror game. You
Well,
know what
yeah,
I
that's
mean?
true. The
As like a
abysmal
yo, this
gameplay
is
for
my
sure.
worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, this is terrifying. I was like,
I don't. Does anyone in chat even remember? Oh well, breaking the fourth
what?
wall there. But like your old Subnautica days, because you were very much like everything is fucking scary. Because I remember you playing it.
Yeah, I was
That's the
actually
game
so
we literally,
anxious and like I was like, "Ugh," I was like cringing
yeah,
constantly.
yeah, it was
Yeah, yeah,
fun.
that was the game we met on. And then I don't think anyone is around from those days except you actually. That's you're a one man memory on that one. But that
Yeah.
was tough. And then
Well, surely like skate, right? Some
I don't think
people like
so.
here right now, right?
Well, I mean, Skate has known me longer than I've been streaming, so he is aware of that. But I don't think
But
Skate really
maybe
hung out
not
and like
around.
watched me play or anything. You know what I
Interesting.
mean? I don't think. I mean, he would
Yes,
like pop in and say hi
interesting.
and stuff.
I have I have a couple they were never regulars, but I have like Blue Fire Dragon, which
Oh
we
yeah.
never figured out like how old he was. But he found me on State of Decay 2. Every time I would log into State of Decay 2, he'd be on. He'd be doing something. I don't know why he was on this game so much. He's like, he'd come and stream. He's like, "You want some guns? You want some guns?" I'm like,
What
"Huh?"
the
He's
fuck?
like, "You want to try some guns?" So
Ah, that's crazy.
if I didn't have it set to private, he would join my lobby. He would come find me in my
Okay.
game. He's like, "Here's some guns."
That's so tight. Wait, I love
You
that.
just give me guns. Like
What a little homie.
he came back recently. Oh fuck, like a month or two ago. I'm like,
Hey, not
is that
bad.
Blue Fire Dragon, my guy from the cut from the back then? Because we played a
That's
lot
nice.
of
That's tight.
that on stream. Played a lot of Borderlands 2 on stream. We did a lot of like Don't Starve Together. We did a lot of Stonehearth. Like we did a lot of different games that are kind of like either
True.
dead or like, I don't
Yeah.
know if you remember the Stonehearth guys. They're the ones that did the first Riot game.
Oh, yeah.
They're the company that got bought by Riot to do Riot Forge and do the Lich King. Fuck, what's his name? The Rune King game.
Yeah, on the Switch.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
Hearthstone or Stonehearth died. No, just killed. They just killed it. But I played that game a bunch. It was very funny. Back in the day, I was more worried about what people thought of me than like what I was doing. So like, I wanted to
Oh,
play games
yeah.
people enjoyed and what I thought people would enjoy. So I spent the first year or so really kind of not doing what I
Yeah.
generally would love doing. And so I didn't really, because of that, I was sporadic and
Sure.
I didn't play a lot of stuff I would really enjoy playing, you know?
I was the same for sure. Yeah. I was such a skittish little guy that like
Mhm.
I don't know if you ever noticed this or had a reason to notice this at the time. There was a particular sheer hoodie, like one of those like kind of see-through materials. Like it was
Mhm.
like a black and kind of red sheer, like very very thin hoodie, and a very specific red bandana that I would wear on every stream, every day, no exception.
The red bandana, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And and the whole time I was like, okay, I need to wear something that makes it not obvious that I have a big forehead, and I need to wear something that hides the fact that I have these C cups like Lamau. So I was like, no matter how hot it was in my room, I was like, I have to wear something that doesn't make it obvious that I'm extra fat Lamau.
You know, I've always struggled with my voice. My voice was a big thing for a while.
Really?
Even in the band, I struggled with like, because I'm on like a couple songs. I wrote a couple, and then I sang. There was one song I did both verses on, and then there was one song I did a verse on each, and then like some chorus stuff. But anyway, hearing my voice back, I fucking hate it. I've always hated it. Even when we
For
did
sure.
the when I did my first podcast back when I was in middle school, I hated listening. I had someone else edit the podcast because it was back in the old Audacity days. It was back everyone, if it's three people, you're doing a little clap and it's like everyone's recording their separate
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
audio
yeah.
tracks on Audacity or whatever. So like I hated my voice so much. And it's probably just I hated myself so much. But I hated my voice so much. Like I did not want to listen to it. I did not the
Right.
first I don't have a lot of clips from my first couple years streaming because I didn't want to go back, watch the VOD, and listen to how fucking terrible I sounded to myself.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then you,
yeah.
you kind of get over it. You just kind of grow out of that at some point. And then sometimes it
Yeah.
kind of creeps back. Sometimes I listened to like a VOD yesterday I was watching. I was like, God damn, why do you sound so stupid?
No.
I told myself, like, why do I sound so dumb here, man? It's always when I'm about to say something and I forget something. I'm like, dude, you said 17 times. You stupid
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
I'm a
True.
big ummer. I used to not be that way. And then I think at some point I started overthinking about what I said. And then that leads to like, because I'm thinking, should I say this? Should I not say this? And then at some point I just have stopped really caring. And if it's funny, okay, whatever.
Yeah. It is really easy to have that where you like, how am I trying to articulate this? That thing where you harp on things you don't like about yourself because you think everyone else also doesn't like them about you, but most people don't even notice and you're only aware of them because you're you in the first place.
Yeah, it's like honestly, it's like
Yeah.
writing a song. And if you and I listened to a song and I showed you, hey, this is my band stuff, I could pinpoint, oh, we messed up here. And it doesn't sound like we messed up because you don't really
Yeah,
know.
I
Like
would
you're
have
not
no
really a music
idea.
guy.
I would have no idea.
And so it's like, yeah, if I pointed stuff out or if I mean, you and I can tell sometimes just because we've been friends for so long. Like if something's
Oh, well,
bothering you,
sure.
I can like hit you with like a everything okay, like during stream or whatever. Be like a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
DM, like you good. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
expect everyone. You don't expect everyone to know
Bro,
that.
the other day, I forget how a day it was. My sense of time is bad. When we called and you hit me with, "Ooh, I can tell you've been crying." I was that was I was flabbergasted. I was like, "Yo, what do you mean?" Because it had been like 6 hours. It was not super recent,
No, yeah.
and you're like,
When
"Ooh,
you
your
cry,
voice is
it
doing
does
that post
something.
cry thing."
When you cry, your voice it does something to your voice.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like your sinuses are running or something where like it
Yeah.
changes your voice. Not just you, I think everyone.
Well,
You can
yeah, it's in
usually
general.
tell. Like if you know someone for so long, that's how like really good friends can be like, "Oh, you're sick." Like, "Oh, you're getting sick." Cuz
Yeah.
like if you just have even a slight hoarseness in your voice or if we do a podcast and then like I stream all weekend, Monday comes around and I'm like, "So, I'm trying to stream." You know,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh
I'm
no,
dead.
dude. Yeah, it is crazy, man. It's really, really wild. Just like looking at the landscape, looking at the roadmap of like starting streaming to where I'm at
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
I don't mean like analytically or like success wise or anything like that. Just like the collection of experiences that has unfolded because of that one decision to just like turn on Subnautica one time. It's crazy, like how many people you meet, how many things you like you suffer through or are victorious in. You know what I mean?
Do you have
It is wild.
anything where because I've done this a couple times. I have a couple things that I can say after I ask the question, but
No,
do you
sure.
have anything that you haven't done on stream that you've wanted to do, but back in the day or whatever, you just told yourself like, like no one's gonna care about this. I'm not gonna do it, or
Oh,
you
oh,
hold
oh,
yourself
oh.
back because of yourself, not anyone else. Like you're afraid to do it because like, why would I want to do this? And like crash and burn, fear of failure, whatever. That's a big one too. I feel like with a lot of us.
Um, I think yeah, well, originally I wanted to be a League of Legends streamer, and then I didn't. I played Subnautica instead because my thought process was, oh, there's so many League streamers, and like I'm not funny or cool, so like why would I do that? Because I'll just be like the 47,000th channel on a list of 200,000 channels, and no, you know what I mean? Like who's gonna give a shit or even click on that? Um. And I eventually did try to play League a couple of times on stream, which is cool, but like yeah, that did I never really like chased it even though I kind of wanted to really bad. Um cuz it was just like I was so like, oh, that would obviously not work out, and then like obviously I have to have league players in my chat to be a league streamer, and that's questionable.
Yeah,
But
true.
like, you know, yeah, it was like a list of reasons why of course it's a good idea to not do the thing I wanted to do. So like
Yeah.
that happened for sure. And
Then
then
looking
like
back, you're like, oh, okay.
yeah, I'm like, I could have done it.
Hmm, true.
Yeah, I could have done it. I'm trying to think of like other like very specific um like there's some stuff that I want to do on stream and then I never did it. Either like for monetary or hardware reasons or whatever, but like, that's not really what we're talking about. We mean like a different thing, huh?
Yeah, more so like a holding yourself back type thing. Because
Yeah,
like for
yeah, yeah, yeah.
me, I can think of a lot of things where I either lied about something, which was like being gay, right, for a long time, and Twitch actually helping me come out of the other side of that, and being around a lot of LGBT creators or whatever, and just having friends that were like, I don't care what the fuck you are, whatever. We like doing stuff with you anyway.
Yeah.
Um, and then like the game reviews was a big thing. I talked about doing game
Right.
reviews for years before I did my first review. And of course, the
Yeah.
primordial review of mine was like one sentence, fuck this, or like, you know what I mean? Just anything.
Fuck this.
You know what I mean? Like playing Ark
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Survival and
yeah.
being like, fuck this game. That's my like,
Yeah.
that's my take. That's my hot take review. But it was like finally getting to the point where I did that
Yeah.
was a hard thing to fight myself on. And then for the longest time, I was like, man, it'd be so cool if I had a website. My friend was like, just fucking do it, bro. Just do it. Just
Squarespace
make the
baby
website.
or
Fucking make
whatever.
the website, dude.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no one's gonna care, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, I told myself like, I have to care about it. It has to be like I
Yeah.
put the energy into it, and if no one reads it, oh well, I'm having fun with it. That's kind of where I ended up with.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
doing that, or even this podcast, back in the day when I did my first one, it wasn't hoping someone would care about it. It was like I just thought it was a fun project to do.
No,
And
for
so
sure.
getting back to that and doing like the band, and then the band was like people were telling us we couldn't do it or we weren't good enough, and then that was like the catalyst to be like, oh yeah, fuck you guys, we're gonna do it. And then
Right.
like this, me and you doing this, it's going back to that fun thing where it's like if 0 people show up, if 0 people watch, okay, but we had fun.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
agree.
literally putting the same conversations you and I have with each other, not on camera, but on camera.
Yeah, basically.
Some people don't understand. Like, this is literally what we do. Like, sure, we used to not meet up every single week or whatever, but
Yeah,
um,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Beau and I were the once a month, twice every couple months homies. I was in his chat doing a thing, keeping people safe,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we'd
yeah,
hang
yeah.
out sometimes.
I'd be lurking, keep an eye out. I'm in there.
Yeah, like that's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
And then, this is a fun evolution of that, you know, relationship or whatever. And
Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah, I've enjoyed every second of it.
Me too, man. I love you, brother.
Yeah. Love you
Hell
too.
yeah, dude.
It's been a fun ride.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what else too is that there were definitely a lot of times back in the day where I would want to like stream something with somebody else or like do like a collaboration of
Oh,
something.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
instead of like going for it, I'd just be like, "Oh, their numbers are way higher than mine. I would never." Like that would be embarrassing to
Brother,
even suggest.
that or I don't know about
Like it'll
you.
just sound like
Me?
I'm like, "Oh, can you make me more popular?" Like I don't want to sound like that. And I don't even mean it like that, but I feel like they would hear it that way, so I just don't say it.
Or I don't know if you ever felt this way, but like sometimes I wouldn't even respond to people. I would be I was like, oh God, how do I respond? They want to do a game with me or something. I suck. They're good. Their fucking channel has 1,000 followers. I have 250. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
right.
Like,
And then you're just like, "Well, I don't
you
want to be
know.
like a hindrance for them. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see it."
And then you realize, oh
Yeah.
yeah, follower count doesn't fucking mean anything at this point. It really doesn't. Kind of like it's not really follower count really doesn't. It's nice. It's a nice number, but like if you have 1,000 followers and no one shows up, then it's still zero. The number's still zero,
Yeah,
even if you have a
right.
thousand, right?
Yeah, having a lot
So,
of followers is tight on paper. It's very cool, but
yeah,
it's not like it's not a statistic that translates to concurrent viewership for sure.
and that's where I think a lot of people fall off is they see that not translate and they go, "Oh, that sucks. I feel bad about this." And then, in the people who enjoy doing what they do, regardless of who's there, those are the people that are successful because it didn't matter about the people. The people showed up because they were enjoying themselves, but it wasn't
Yeah.
about the number. It wasn't about the number on the screen ticking down to one. Then you
Yeah.
get all depressed and shit and don't want to do it anymore.
True. Oh my god.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
remember when I had like my very biggest payout ever cuz like there was a lot of gifted subs and there was like a big thing going on or
Sure.
whatever. And then the next month the payout was like shitty again, like normal.
Oh my god,
And
dude.
I remember thinking like, "Oh, I thought I was making it and like I clearly am not."
Dude, I literally just had one of those. Really, I feel
Yeah, yeah,
fine
yeah.
talking about it. Whatever. We
Yeah, yeah,
came
yeah.
off of the Christmas raffle stream, which was great.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
that all Christmas. It was fun.
Yeah,
Engaging. I want to do it
big
again,
pop in chat, lots of gifted
dude.
subs,
Yeah. And then
and then back to
I didn't realize, but my stream and my affiliate anniversary falls on the major South's like spring break. So I did a subathon for spring break technically and didn't realize
no.
that's the subathon I just did. And it was for me disheartening coming off of the December thing, even though I appreciate the fuck out of everybody, don't get me wrong.
That's
But when you
so
see,
tough.
like you said, the December thing happen, and then
Yeah.
like you don't realize something else in the world is happening when you're trying to do this event. And you can't
Yeah.
blame anybody. People are going, hanging out with their family, doing stuff, traveling.
No, of
Spring
course.
break, terrible time to do a subathon. You should
Yes.
probably understand spring break's fucking happening that week. All of Texas was on spring break.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
was
It
like
was tough.
really early on, like super
Yeah,
super
it was
early.
tough.
I'm not going to get like too specific, but I
Yeah.
remember like my second month of like being an affiliate or third, I forget. It was like kind of early on. But
Yeah.
I literally the payout started with a 6, which felt pretty
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, I
And then the
imagine.
next month it started with a 1. And I was like, "Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's tough.
Uh-oh."
That's tough. Or sometimes
Oh,
it's a
like, "Oh
zero or like
no." Oh
a
yeah.
double digit. If you're used to like triple digit numbers, then like you have a bad couple months there. If you only care
Mhm.
about the numbers, then it's like, oh fuck. And we all fall in the
Yeah.
trap when we first start.
Yeah.
Like
Like I hide my viewer
it's
count still to this day.
yeah, I don't ever the only time I accidentally saw it recently and was like I was like, oh wow. That was like something was wrong with OBS. I wanted to check the stream. And
Right.
it just shows you the number. I was like, oh fuck, that's for real, the number? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Anything over 10 for me is insane. Because remember, I started
Yeah.
streaming with one viewer, and sometimes that shit hit zero. I don't think they allow
Yeah.
the thing to hit zero anymore. It just shows one.
Oh no, it does.
It does?
Oh, it
Because
does.
I remember streaming to the fucking big zero.
The old goose egg, yeah.
The old goose, like I'm talking like 8 hour, 6 hour streams of me talking to myself, going, man, this. Oh well, I like the game, whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I'm not gonna try to be like catty with it right now, but you ever
No, for
seen
sure.
people that like they have no energy and their stream is dead because they have no one in chat, and they're like, how come no one's talking to me so I can talk to them to make content?
Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, where
I
like
I feel
their
that.
content is other people in their chat, and when that's not happening, they're just not doing it.
You know, I'll say this. I think I am at my best whenever I have people to talk to because I'm a good conversationalist or
Oh,
whatever.
sure, sure.
But I technically like usually if you come to my stream on any day, it's usually mid to low energy. Like I'm not super the stream's chill stream. Like I'm not like, hey chat, hey chat, are we doing this chat? Like we're not like fucking we're
Right,
not like
yeah.
the fucking like, oh chat W's in chat F's in chat, bro. Look at this guy, we killed him in Fortnite. Hey, come on, chat, like let's get that W chat, hearts in chat, bro. Like I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
people coming to my stream are hopefully not gonna be like, oh, I can't believe he's not like that. Because like it's just not gonna be me. You
Yeah,
know?
that's a tough one, man. If like expecting a different energy than what you're
Yeah.
getting
Because
is
you
such a like
have
it's so
okay.
not the streamer's fault that
Yeah.
they don't have the energy you were expecting. And then
Oh, brother.
yeah.
Have you ever been like compared, like someone like you've gotten a
Oh,
raid by
yeah.
like a stranger? They don't mean to do it, but you get like compared in stream in your own chat to the other guy. I'm like, oh my god, that hurts sometimes. If you're having
Yeah.
a bad day and someone like compares you to the other guy and be like, man, you don't have any energy. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Someone
Why?
told me my Pokemon shiny reactions suck because they're not that significant to me. Like it's cool, but I'm not like losing my shit. And they were like, "Wow, how come you don't react cool like blah 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 name I forget?" And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Why don't you ever react like this person does to shiny Pokemon? It's so much more entertaining that way." And I was like,
Oh my god! Have you
"Brother,
seen the
what?"
bots? Have you seen the bots where they come in
And they
and they're
neg the
like,
shit out of you.
brother, no, I had one the other
That's
day. What did
so
it say?
funny.
Breaking
Chat's
the
so
fourth
dead
wall
it's
again.
given a
If anyone remembers,
404.
I think it said chat's so boring. It's giving 404 error, no hype detected. I'm like,
Yeah,
bitch, are
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
serious? You're coming in here roasting my shit? By the way, chat wasn't even dead. I don't even have to say this. I don't feel like I have to fucking defend myself against these
Yeah,
bitch ass
yeah.
bots. Let me tell you though, 7 of those motherfuckers came in.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah,
every one
yeah.
of them had a different message.
That's
When
so
your
funny.
energy's so low, buy more energy at hypedoge.com or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
brother,
I've seen quite a few. They're so funny, man.
I got roasted by the bots yesterday, dude. So tough. Chat is so empty. Giving 404 error. It's so funny though, because you remember back in the day where it wasn't even like words, they just used like symbols.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just
where
use
it's just literal
symbols and
nonsense.
then now it's like just talking shit. They're just talking shit to you now.
Yeah. That's kind of a fun evolution in a way, you know what I mean?
The bot's just like, hey, dumb bitch, you have no followers. Go buy
Yeah,
some.
we went from special characters to shit talk. That's pretty good.
I'd
I
rather
kind
have
of
a shit
respect
talking
it.
bot because I feel, even if it's a stolen account, I'm like, oh, you deserved it.
I deserved it. Brother, no. Oh
Uh,
no.
yeah, good times. Good 7 years.
That's so tough, man.
And fingers
Yeah.
crossed we have a couple more in us, We're getting kind of
Oh,
old.
for sure. Getting kind of who? Who's getting kind of old?
I'm getting kind of old. I woke up
I'm
today, my whole
spry,
fucking
baby.
side hurt, dude.
Oh my god, why?
I think my mattress sucks. I think unironically, Purple Mattress, if you're out there, any mattress company, if you're fucking out there, bro, you want to
True. If
sponsor the
Purple
stream?
Mattress wants to sponsor, we will take Purple Mattresses.
I need a goddamn new mattress for real. Anybody got new mattress money? You know what I mean?
I want to
Death, you
do the
got new
Purple
mattress money? No, I'm
Mattress
just kidding.
egg test that they advertise, where you like put an egg on and like sit on it and it doesn't break or
Bro,
whatever.
I would literally put a whole carton of those in my fat. I'd lay my fat ass on it, and if they don't break, good enough for me.
True, and then we have to incubate the eggs. Not that we're gonna get
True.
maternity time off for it. God
Hey,
bless.
I'm big enough. I'll incubate them all. That's fine. I got you.
Oh wow,
Have little
cute.
chicks. Little
That's
chickies.
adorable. Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
however,
Yeah.
however,
What's up, dog?
however, I feel like you're
Hit me.
fading. So if you're
Me?
trying to, yeah, you got hitting a little fade.
I'm yawning a little bit.
Audio
I'm kind
listeners,
of a
I don't
yawner,
know
but I'm a
if you
yawner in a
guys will
charming way. I'm
hear.
being charming.
No, you are being charming for sure.
I'm just a sleepy little guy.
However, sometimes,
Oh yeah? Occasionally? Here and there?
sometimes he rises, sometimes he falls, sometimes he respawns, and sometimes he
Oh my god,
calls.
you
You know
mean
what I mean?
Jesus. I thought you
I
meant
mean
me.
Jesus. Well, you know who also has long hair?
That's true.
In
Paris
turn,
Hilton.
true, and you got Jesus
Well,
hair.
yeah.
Little red, a little too red for Jesus, but put you in the sun a little bit.
No, me?
Oh, that's not red actually. Maybe
Jesus
maybe it's always
Jesus
the
was
filters.
famously a redhead.
Was he really? I thought he was a woman.
Well, he was both.
Didn't Ariana Grande once say like Jesus is a woman or God is a?
Yeah, well, God is a woman, and God is Jesus, but isn't, because they're the Holy Trinity with the ghost, and then it's like they're kind of the same, but they're also kind of their own thing. It's
You know what they
it's a
say?
specific and nuanced situation. Well, they
You know what
say,
they say?
yeah,
Cheesus Crust, our Lord and Savior, the yeast in the bread. He is the substance that is what we bake with. Something like that.
true.
That's what Ariana said. I heard
You're
that.
so right. I want you to know,
Mm.
audio listeners, I don't have my glasses on. Audio listeners, I'm a little tired. Those things are true.
Mm.
Audio listeners, Connor's chair is such that you can see through the headrest.
Yeah, this
It's
is
a
true.
little bit transparent, but
It's mesh.
there's
It's
like
mesh.
a thing. Yeah, there's a mesh material,
Yeah.
and you can see through it. And there's like a little like thing there that is like kind of where it attaches to the chair, I guess. It's like a little pivot thing. It's like in the
Yeah.
center.
Tell
I
me.
thought there was someone sitting behind your chair.
That's crazy. You know who it was?
I thought
The
that
Holy
was something.
Spirit.
True. Jesus knew, brother.
The fact that this chair is holding my weight is all I need to know that
Oh,
God exists.
chocolate egg salad? Is there an occasion where chocolate and eggs go together?
Chocolate eggs. Yeah, sure.
Chocolate cake has eggs in it. Chocolate mousse, brownies have eggs sometimes.
You know what doesn't have eggs?
What doesn't have eggs?